on me for starting slightly late today, Keaton. Hello, 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 hello. Hi. Hello to Guy. Hello to Super Jake. Hello to Blaze. Hello to Mari. Kitten of Death. Fluffy. You're eating cake? I'm supremely jealous. I settled for pie. I wanted cake though. Hello, Keaton over on the Twitch side. You're meditating? Sounds appropriate. Sounds appropriate. Pie. Hi, how is everybody? Yeah, I got a key lime pie, actually. This is off because, okay, I know what I did. Where is it? Seriously though, how is everybody today? That'll be fine. Actually, I wonder if I can just adjust this. I'm gonna restart the game real quick. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm trying to fix something. Desktop. Go to the this folder and this folder and that folder and this. That should be better. Yeah, that's better. Fixed it. What have I done? You're not fully invested in the... Wait, what? You're now fully invested. Wait, what happened? Christy, what did I do? Give me a second. Chat one. Yeah. Screw y'all. I'm kidding. I'm joking. What are you drinking, Getting It Out? Technically, it's a type of water. Keep playing this game, and now you need to know what happens. Who done it? Oh my. Well, Christy, if you're enjoying this one, I've done the first 2 official games already on the channel. There's lots more Dangan content for you to, you know. It's all really good, too. Okay, anywho. Here we are. What do I think is the most brutal execution so far? I mean, last time was pretty brutal. Oh, I suppose before we really get into it, hold on. Let me take a second. You do not appreciate the evilness of my laugh. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna hold on a minute, and I'm gonna tell you guys my prediction for tonight because I've already locked it in. I do believe that we are losing our firefighter tonight. That's who I think we lose. Except I feel like this is going to be like something weird. Like it's going to be a setup or an accident or regardless, the Blackened is not going to be aware of themselves being the Blackened because we're going to be punishing our reporter for defecting. So it's going to be a setup or it's going to be a something. It's going to be something. I'm thinking, you know, the escapades that fucking Numbnuts went on in 2. Oh my god. Nagiho. Let's have a Nagiho case. That's what I'm expecting this time. Punishment, indeed. So I think that our, we're losing our, sorry. We're losing our firefighter. Our Blacken's our reporter. Yeah. So here we go. Hajime.
What?
A town was holding its largest festival of the year. A man from the local monastery brought homemade fish and chips to the feast, and the people absolutely loved it. They asked the man if he really made the dish himself, and do you know what he said?
What did he say?
Indeed, I am the fish fryer. Oh, that's funny. Hajime, what do you call an obnoxious reindeer? Rudolph.
Seriously, just stop! Is this all karma for my past life or something? Yeah, sure, I'm a murderer, but I'm ready to accept whatever punishment that comes. But why this out of all the punishments in the world? I'd rather suffer physically than having to listen to these annoying jokes forever.
Annoying jokes? That's not very nice. We don't have anything to do here. Not to mention, there isn't a lot we can do when we look like this. That's why we're chatting with each other.
Well, then just chat without making those weird puns. They're driving me crazy.
Oh, you don't find them entertaining?
How am I supposed to when I've heard them for the 1000th time? I feel like I'm gonna die from this, even though I'm already dead.
Die from this? Though you're already dead.
That's not funny. Come on, what is this?
This must be the thing. Void special telephone that links the living with the dead.
Now they're throwing random things in.
Hello? Did I get through? Hello? Hello? That voice must be Aroha. Long time no see.
Roha, we're really connected to her?
Hajime, Emma, help me. What's the matter, Aroha? Mikado's threatening me. He told me to commit murder on the next island. What should I do? Oh dear.
Kato, that brat. Hey, don't listen to him, Aroha.
But...
I know how you're feeling right now. You're too good to be involved in a plan like this. We're dead. We don't have the right to order you around. Just make sure to do what you want to do. Don't go down our road.
Hajime. He's right, Aroha. This place isn't that bad as it seems. Don't overthink too much and go for it.
What are you talking about? That's basically telling her to go die.
That's not what I meant. Come to think of it, Emma, did you have to take my place in the second island? It's really your fault I have to go through all this. What?
No, never mind.
Hello, Wing It. Well, I mean, we're just in, so, you know, that's a sip. Nobody cares about Monocro unless they're announcing a murder. Is it already morning?
My main goal is to blow up.
Nice. I didn't sleep a wink. The trial ended over midnight, so it should be natural that I feel tired and sleepy. Yet, I couldn't sleep at all. I feel extremely tired. Maybe I'll just go back to sleep, I thought to myself as I lay back in my bed. But despite my tiredness, I just couldn't go to sleep. I guess I'll just go and have breakfast for now. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-dum. Do-do-do-do-do. Boo-noo-woo-noo-woo-noo. Do-do-do-do-do. Just making sure I don't see anybody, like, around. Do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Okay. Nobody in the halls. Good morning. Uh-huh. I headed to the diner to eat breakfast as usual, but there was no one there. Weird. Did I misread the clock? I checked the time to see if I overslept, but it was our usual meeting time. Even Mikado's food isn't here. What's going on? I didn't know what to make of it, but I had to have breakfast one way or another. So I headed to the convenience store. Okay. Oh, hello there. Yuki? Sora. Funny running into you here, of all places. Are you here to eat breakfast as well? Nobody was at the diner. Hello, Joshua. And Mikado seemed to be out of business, so I thought to come here. How can you be so cheerful about this? What? There was another death mere hours ago. We started with 16 and now we're down to 9. How can you stay that cheerful? What do you mean cheerful? Oh wait, you're an ultimate, right? Forgot about that. Of course you're different from a normal, talentless student like me. Yuki. If you think a normal greeting is acting cheerful, that means you're seriously depressed right now. You think you're the only one depressed here? We're all the same as you. We shouldn't just despair about it. That also is only possible for ultimates. For a normal person like me, this is the limit. Hello, DBZ Trunks fan. We're really just getting in. You're okay. This is the end for me. I just can't stay hopeful like you. Yuki, listen to me. I don't even know what my talent is or who I am. You're an ultimate yourself, the ultimate lucky student. Would you stop comparing yourself to the others? Luck my ass. What even is the ultimate lucky student? What kind of talent is that? If I truly was an ultimate student, why am I in this place? Why am I going through all this? I just can't go on now. I'm different from you. Yuki. Even if it seems like there are no clues, you should assume otherwise and investigate to the end. Then something good will come out of it. That's what you said a few days ago. I beg you, don't forget that attitude you had. I know you're stressed, but we can't just give up. If one of us starts to give up, we all will in the end. Sorry I yelled. I didn't mean to do that. Just can't seem to control myself. No, I'm sorry I yelled too. So why don't we make up? What? We don't know where the others are, so why don't we eat breakfast together? Eating lunchboxes together, you know? No, I'm sorry. I want to be alone for now. Oh, alright then. See you later then. And Yuki left just like that. I guess I'll have to eat breakfast alone today. I got angry with Yuki. That wasn't very like me. I mean, Yuki was the one at fault, that's for sure. But I always managed to keep my cool. When I saw Yuki being so weak, I just couldn't stand it. I ended up snapping at him. Ultimate. We're all ultimate students. Am I an ultimate student? Honestly, I was mentally prepared for Seal Bite. I can estimate the threat level of a person immediately from first glance. And ever since our first encounter, I've always been cautious of you. But Sora? What are you? You have nothing special to boot, and you can't even remember your own talent. How is someone like you able to win against someone like me? Sora, what really is your talent? Dude, the crash out was legendary. DBZ Chunks fan, I'm telling you right now, if you haven't gone to watch the crash out, hold up. I'm gonna pull it for you. What was it, like a week ago? Here we go. This should do it. Yeah, okay. Here. Have this. The vibe, I recommend at least going to watch it. I'm sorry, I nailed the voice acting. I'm kind of proud of myself. Mari's excited that she's on screen at all. It might be a sign you're a murderer or a Super Saiyan. Wait, what? Oh, jeez. Let's investigate. Thinking like this won't get me anywhere. I need to get out and do something if I wanted any answers. So investigating it is. Are we not? Wait, are we not going to a new island? I swear to God. Well, I can't socialize. Oh, I have to investigate? Okay. Ew, why are we still here? Alright, fine. I have my eyes closed. There. I guess that's where we're going. I carefully and thoroughly investigated the area. I didn't find any clues to help us escape, but I won't give up. Skill points are important. Think I found something. Nice. I return to my room. Yay.
Are you blind?
I don't want to go investigating. Can I go free timing? Ugh. Well. No, I'm not investigating the harbor again. We'll go here. Searched around the area. More experience. I found something. Ooh, money. Oh, thank you. Oh, I found something else. Ooh, a spring toy. Neat. I return to my room. Oh, God. Shift. 3 fatigue. I'm just. No, guy, no. All right. Go here. Nice, more skill points. Class trial has ended. We haven't departed from this island yet. So I tried searching Satsuki Land one last time. It surprises me I wasn't able to find a single clue. Maybe it's just me, but everyone else seems to refuse to speak to one another. I actually went to the first floor corridor in the hopes that there would be a head count. But even Shinji, who came up with the idea in the first place, didn't come. If this goes on, things are gonna be real bad. I should gather everyone to talk about this after I get a good night's sleep. That's what Setsuka would have done. Uh-huh. Okay. DK. Oh. Keep your voice down. Don't you have common sense? Sorry, but you didn't answer me back. So what did you call me for? Make it quick. Just because it's night doesn't mean no one is listening. Nikkei, I heard that you betrayed the organization. Betrayed Void. That's not true, right? It can't be. Oh, thank you. You betraying Void. That can't be true, right? Did Mikado say that? I knew he'd find out, that blasted monster. Nikkei, you really... Why? You were the one who brought us together. Why are you turning against? Mikado did it first. He is the one who murdered Hajime. But there's nothing we can do about it. We can't go back now when we've already started the plan. And didn't you agree to all this too? I tried giving it some thought to the matter and decided that I can't agree with him. Even if he didn't kill Hajime and the original plan went off without a hitch, I would have betrayed Void nonetheless. Mikado Tsunoji, that scum, I'll kill him for sure. Then what about the plan? I don't like Mikado either, but it's going to be just the two of us if you kill him. Hey, Iroha. Why are you so desperate? What does me leaving Void have to do with you? Do you really need me that much? You all just sided with Mikado like turncoats when you thought I was incapable. Why are you begging at me all of a sudden? To be honest, I've got nothing to say to you. I'm sorry. To be honest, I got nothing to say to you. Us meeting like this is already risky enough. Mikado told me to kill someone. What? You know, I was supposed to go second, but then Emma took my place. And Kanade beat me to it on this island. Well, Mikado wants me to make up for it. But it's really your turn next, right? It's a bit weird for me to do the murder when you're alive like this. Ha! So what do you want? Me doing the murder for you because you don't want to? Is that why you came to me? Help me, please. I'm gonna die if it keeps going like this. Yeah, of course. Your life is so precious that it should be preserved no matter what. And mine isn't. You really didn't change a bit. You can't do anything on your own, so you always depend on someone else. This is just a waste of breath. Don't talk to me again in the future. I have nothing to do with you all anymore. Nikkei, I'm sorry. I'll apologize if I did something wrong. Please, just this one time. What am I gonna do? What am I supposed to... Bum. Can there be truth in the lies of a liar? Daily life. Nah. Additionally, since the trials just ended, our ship will be heading toward the fourth island like always. The cruise time will be the same as last. Be careful as the ship might shake a bit. Okay. Oh, it's already morning. I didn't get to talk to anyone yesterday in the end. Today, I'll try talking with everyone during breakfast. If no one comes to the diner like yesterday, I'll do whatever I can to talk with them. Maybe I'll abduct them one by one to the diner. The ship is sailing, so everyone should be inside the monocruise. Let's hurry and head to the diner. How funny would it be if we got to the next island and realized we left somebody behind? Sara! Yoriko, good morning. What were you doing in front of my room? Good morning. Well, I was gonna suggest heading to the diner together to eat breakfast, you know, like a date, but, Yoriko, you didn't show up at the diner yesterday morning. I'm sorry, Sora. I was in my room all day yesterday. I didn't investigate either. I was so scared and anxious ever since the last trial. I gave up on everything and stayed in my room. But things shouldn't stay like this. I prepared myself all yesterday meditating. We shouldn't give up and talk this out. Talk and talk through this until we achieve some sort of result. Setsuka would have done so. Yoriko. Would you care to help me? If you're with me, then I wonder, were we actually sisters in our past life? You bitch. I want to be your lover, not your sister. God. Oh, what? How else would we think this identically? I thought the same as you, Yoriko. Yesterday morning, when nobody came to the diner, I thought that we needed to do something. Of course, everyone's taking this hard. I feel painful. Everyone feels painful. That should be the same for every one of us. But that's all the more reason why we need everyone to talk about this. We mustn't run away from this. That's what you thought, right? Yeah, I knew you'd understand. I'm actually thankful you came to me before I'm thankful that you've came to me before. That's weird. Judging from Yuki's state, we don't know if the others will listen to our suggestions. But at least you're on my side, right? It's not like you have to say such embarrassing things. It's not like I'm doing this for you, okay? Don't get the wrong idea. It's not like I like you. Huh. There it is. Your tsundere side. I forget it. Let's just head to the diner. Fresh start. So we should give it our all. Are you requesting that, TVZ Trunks fan? Because that could be. I could do that. Neko shipping heart. Listen, I'm just having fun with it. Appreciating Yoriko's kindness, I headed to the diner with her. Oh my god, Sora, it's not like I like you, but Baka. Jeez. There you go. Nobody's here, as expected. What? Thanks, Keaton. Greetings. Such a nice morning, don't you say? What's with this duo? Why are you guys here? I wonder that as well.
Daikagami X Vidojo Talent Scout has joined the Lolita Syndicate on YouTube. Bling bang bang, bling bang bang, Nico ni.
Uh-huh. Guy, are you okay? I thought I arrived pretty early today, but it seems like Nikkei baby. So you're back to cooking for us again. Where were you all day yesterday? Oh, you actually spoke to me for once. Well, nothing much. As the one who only masterminded this killing school trip, there was some business to attend after the class trial. To a meme song. I know you're not disrespecting the theme song to Masha like that. What do we do, Sora? At this rate, we'll no longer be able to have group gatherings during breakfast. Oh, don't worry, they'll come. Nikkei? Just sit down and wait. They'll come in due time. Excuse me, what's up with you? How about we sit first, Yoriko? I was gonna wait a while anyway. If nobody comes, we can gather everyone up ourselves. Yeah. I didn't expect everyone to be here. I figured I would wait a bit with Yoriko and go search for them if they didn't arrive, but what did Nikkei mean by that? And why did Nikkei, who opposed us up until now? As I was thinking about that to myself, people actually did start to arrive one by one, much to my surprise. Hello! Shinji. Sorry for not doing anything yesterday. Kinda got angry at myself for being an idiot with all bark and no bite. Thought all day about what I should do from now on. I decided I couldn't do anything alone anyway. With your message, I thought it would be better for everyone to gather around and talk. Good idea. But what do you mean by my message? Huh? Sure, I was gonna gather everyone up to talk about what we should do from now on. But I never sent a message to everyone or anything like that. Oh, so you're all here. What do you mean by important business? It was Sora, right? You're the one who sent us that message, right? Hold on just a moment. What is everyone talking about? What do you mean by message? By important business? So it wasn't you who sent us this? This message? What is that? It's a note that says there's some important stuff that I want to talk about, so please attend the breakfast meeting. When I woke up, this was slipped in through the door. It seemed like everyone else had received it as well. I didn't see anything like that. Come to think of it, something did fall out of my door when I left my room. I guess I did receive it, but somehow missed it. Who the heck sent this note? It's me. Nikkei. Ooh, is he gonna admit it to us? Like, straight up admit? Oh, so that's why you... what is with you? This is so not like you. You'd think you can act all cold and mighty all the time and then come back to us without... Calm down, Yoriko. Let's hear what he has to say. Nikkei didn't cooperate with the investigation when Setsuka died. I just don't think he's that bad of a guy. Well, I ain't that nice. So what is it you want to talk about? I want to speak as soon as possible, but not everyone is gathered yet. Who isn't here yet? Teruya and Aroha. I don't have any hopes for Seobai or Teruya anyway. I'll start once Aroha arrives here. So first, sit down and eat. Looks like Sora has a thing or two to say anyway. Why don't we listen to her while we wait for Aroha? Or should you be the one to decide that? Really? What is up with you today? Calm down, Yoriko. I was gonna talk to everyone anyway. It's alright. You don't have to defend me here. You're doing a good job. Sit, boo-boo. This is the perfect chance. Let's all talk over breakfast. So, Sora, what's the thing you wanted to tell us? The thing I wanted to tell you? Nothing. There's nothing like that. What? I didn't have anything specific to say. I just wanted to talk with everyone, that's all. Everyone, you all didn't come to breakfast yesterday, right?
Sorry about that.
I'm not trying to scold you or anything here. Mikado didn't even prepare a meal for us anyway. And it was the day right after the trial. Painful things are starting to pile up. And Setsuka, who would rally everyone up in times like these, isn't with us anymore. I get how you all feel. You probably don't have the faintest idea what to do from now on. Even I don't have any clue about our future. I want to just give up and let go of everything. But is that really the right thing to do? Are you going to live on this island for eternity? Facing your back against the truth and letting the fallen's death be in vain? I, for one, don't want that outcome. I want to uncover my true identity, as well as figure out why the piece of trash Mikado is doing all this. I have no idea, okay? Also, hello, Aaron. So everyone, please, just don't give up. Don't avert your eyes from the truth. Please, I beg of you. With me. Please fight alongside with me. Please help me create hope for us.
Sora. I know. In my head, I agree with everything you just said.
What, Aaron? Yeah, good villain. Good villain.
But we really don't have any hope at all. You think hope is just some instant food you can make from the fridge? You cannot create hope out of nothing. Yuki, you... But it's true, isn't it? You were down yesterday because there really isn't any hope, right? Sora, I suppose then you've somehow found some clue, huh? Is that why you're telling us this?
Would it kill you to be positive for once? Yuki, I repeat myself, but I also don't know which way we're supposed to take from now on. All I'm asking is for you to not give up.
Not give up.
Search for clues to escape this place. Bring the voids to our side. It doesn't matter what the specifics are. Let's just talk together like normal people. Bring our heads together and live our bests. If we stick on to that urge and to live on, hope will soon come to us. I at least think so.
Sora!
Ew!
You're right, Aaron. Bravo, amazing. Nothing less to accept from Sora, I must say. A ray of light that shines through when everyone in us is despairing. The symbol of hope itself. I knew you were different from the moment I laid my eyes on you. It's all useless, hollow platitudes again. You and Bro are the same. Words that do not bear a hint of responsibility nor practicality.
Yeah, you might call it irresponsible. But I do think that my platitudes are better than the aimless whines of an identically hopeless baby like you.
What?
But aren't I right? Yuki, you're always whining about something, yet the thought of talking it out with everyone has never crossed you, has it?
So what, you think talking will find us the exit?
You won't know until you try it. But this fact alone stands still. A person who only complains about everything will never, ever escape from this place.
You little...
Is that your attempt at threatening me? My, aren't you scary? Would you like to hit me? Come on, hit me. As if you have the courage to do even that. Sora, stop it. Why are you so pissed off all of a sudden?
Yuki, you should quit it as well. Fights like these have no ends or meanings.
Sora is savage, and I love it. She's such a good character. I did it again. Why is it, I wonder? Even if I try to keep my cool, every time I look at Yugi's pathetic state, I can't stop myself from lashing out. If I take out my anger, I'll be throwing away my chance to talk with them. The wise choice would be to calm down and talk here. Then why? I'm sorry, Yuki. I've gone too far. Keaton for real. Wait, what? Interesting.
Hello, I got up late. Do you know what the note was about? What's going on here?
A nice timinger, huh? Hey, Nikke. Aroha's here. Say what you called us for. Hey, you're scaring me. Why don't you calm down a bit, Yuki? You look overly heated up right now. Say it. Oh my. I'm a void. I knew he was gonna come out and say it. I knew it. What? I'm one of the 3 remaining voids. Huh? What is this? Have you lost your mind?
Yes.
Huh, nice reaction. Suppose you didn't expect this to happen. I've been thinking for a while. Since I got found out, it'd be better to put you in more trouble by letting you know face to face. Oh, wait, is this real? Nikke, you're a void? Yeah. Well, what? Why are you telling us that? I cannot forgive Mikado Sanoji. Plus, this is the best I can do to keep Setsuka's will to waste. Arrogant little brat, do you truly wish to die? You will be affected the most if the plan fails. Ha! Look at our leader showing off his silver tongue again. When you think our lives are nothing more than disposables. I don't care. I can't stand your atrocious scheme any longer. Don't expect things to go your way now. Fine then, I did not think you would expose yourself in front of everyone. Do as you wish. You'll realize in due time that there's nothing you can achieve. Oh boy. Okay, so this is playing out about how I thought it was going to. Jeez. And I still think Aroha lives to the end. I think that Mikado's gonna set Nikke up here. Or he's gonna get punished. I said this at the beginning of the stream. I think that we're losing our firefighter this round. And I think we're also gonna lose Nikke. Listen, Hibari, there's only one way we don't lose the firefighter this round. And it's if we lose a Tori. What I base my theory on? There's been a few things. Firstly, the way that I'm gonna start with Nikke getting punished and something. So either we're gonna see some Komeda level setup, and Nikke's gonna turn into the Black End, or he's gonna get punished for like a violation or rules or something. There might even have been some hidden rule that he couldn't reveal that he was a void until he was about to die. Like, there's gonna be something. But Mikado basically said that he was gonna make sure that he got his, you know, that he was gonna go out. As for the firefighter, it's the level of responsibility he seems to be taking. And the level of like underneathness. There might even be some like level of plan. He might even be involved in it. I don't know. It could also be an accidental death. Siobai, dude, he's gonna live. They set him up as a shop. He lives. Ha! That must have been a low blow for him. Sweet. I think she was, because she's tall, even compared to the guys. Look at us, Nikkei. If Mikado's acting like that, then what you said should be true. Are you really a void? Why would I lie to you if I wasn't a void? Why? Why did you do this? You locked us up, then forced us to kill. If you're really a void, you better have an answer. Why the heck did you force us into this? Calm down, I'll explain you're the worst. Do you constantly bother and look down on us? I thought there would be some good in you. You hid behind a mask and mocked us from behind the scenes. Don't think you'll get away with it. Everyone, I see where you're coming from, but let's listen to what Nikkei has to... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, what? I'm sorry. I have done things that are absolutely unforgivable. After abruptly apologizing to us, Nikkei suddenly stooped down to his knees. Wait, what do you think you're... I know. I cannot be forgiven like this for everything I've done. But still, considering what our voids did to you, me doing this is well deserved. I think so, Keaton. Sticking his head down to the floor, Nikkei looked like he was desperate, in a way. Yo, Nikkei, raise your head up first. No, I can't. Not until you forget. No, maybe not that far, but until you guys feel a bit better. Alright, we get it. Just get up. You're making things awkward. Really? Why are you suddenly this passive? You were just out there trying to get us for the last few days. Oh, that was an act. An act. Nikkei. We haven't gained any info so far. No matter how hard we investigated, it was no use. That was why we became more and more desperate, and that was why the tension arose. We need information. Info to turn the tables against Mikado to escape this place. If you really were a void, and if you really do feel sorry, give us information. That's right! I know it was the hothead here, but we need information before berating Nikkei. The only person who had a laid, Setsuka, is now dead. And Teruya isn't being cooperative with us ever since he regained his memory. Of course I'm gonna tell you. That's why I betrayed Void. I'll tell you everything I can. So, first of all, I'm not sure where to start. I'm used to giving questions, but answering them isn't exactly my specialty. Let's reverse our roles. You guys ask me what you want to know. I can be the interviewee. Haha. Hey, weren't you serious about giving us an apology right before this? I don't feel great either, but this is gonna stay all down and gloomy if I keep going on. I guess it's not that important.
Yes.
We can question you, and you'll answer anything. Anything I'm able to answer. There's a ton of things we want to ask, but I think this is what everyone wants to know the most. The last remaining void. Agreed. It's crucial we know their identity. Especially when it's highly likely they're in this room with us right now. Nikkei, tell us, out of the 3 voids that are alive, other than you and Mikado, who's the last person? Yeah, I thought that would be the first thing you all would ask. You want me to tell you who they are? About that last person. Sorry, I can't answer that question. What? Why? You told us you'll answer anything. I didn't say anything. I said anything I'm able to answer. What do you mean by that? You don't know who the remaining void is? Not exactly, but if you know it, tell us. That's the most important thing we need. I don't want us to fight each other anymore. Suppose I told you who that person is right now. How would you feel about them?
Now.
How would we feel? Of course we'd...
Why?
Y'all didn't want to listen to me when I came out. That's why I begged for your forgiveness. If that's the reaction to someone who came out on their own, how would that person feel? Especially if they don't plan to switch sides. How would things go if that happened? What are you trying to say? That person is probably hesitating too. Split between going on with the plan and giving it up. The relationship between us voids wasn't in good shape since Mikado betrayed Hajime. That's why I want to give that person a chance as a fellow member. A chance? I think there's a difference between confessing on one's own like I did and being exposed by someone else. I can talk here because I've decided to leave Void and join your side. But as soon as I tell you who the last Void is, you'll try to purge that traitor. Am I wrong? Nikkei. Can we really trust you? I think you're just trying to cover up for your teammate. I won't deny it. You're not completely wrong. Stop it, Yuki. We don't know who that person is, but Nikkei said that person is unsure whether to follow Void as well. It's my personal opinion, but Hajime and Emma, they both seem to be hesitant about committing murder. I say we can't disregard Nikkei's reasoning. Sora's right. Yuki, we need to trust Nikkei. If we can't trust him, we won't be able to trust us either. After all, this situation is what we have originally planned for, isn't it? Hi, Cryo. Hi. Originally planned. Yeah, it was our goal. Building a relationship with the Voids and making them join our side. We didn't have much information about the Voids up till this point. If we get that information, we might be able to help Nikkei, the Voids, and escape with them. I agree. If we can't trust Nikkei, nothing will change. He openly announced his betrayal in front of Mikado because he believed in us. Okay, I'll give it a try for now. It's gonna be fine. Hajime and Emma were part of Void and committed murder. And yet, I don't think they were truly evil people. The same goes for Nikkei and the other Void who may be here with us. I'll trust everyone. Thank you! You nearly scared me. What is it, Aroha? I had a thought. Mikado will probably take some kind of action to get back at Nikkei. Aroha is right. I'm probably gonna be killed soon. Killed? Mikado will always make sure to eliminate anything that might be an obstacle for his plan. Since I went public with my deflection, he'll come after me with his full strength in the near future. It will be a race against time from now on. I'll need to strike at Mikado in some form before he kills me.
But won't there be a class trial? If Mikado kills you, everyone will know he's the culprit. Do you really think he'll do that?
You shouldn't think of Mikado like that. His actions are unpredictable. The fear of not knowing what will come next. That is the most frightening aspect of Mikado Sonoji. So to be honest, I'm really scared right now. I put my trust in you and challenged Mikado, but a part of me still isn't sure if this was the right thing to do.
Nikkei.
Nikkei lowered his head while he said that. His face looked so weak, unlike anything we'd seen so far. Instead of his usual playful, sarcastic self, I felt his genuine, honest fear.
Yo, don't worry! I know that this is a cliche thing to say, but together we can overcome any hardship that'll face us. I'm just so glad that you believed in us in the end. Are you afraid of Mikado that much? But you've turned your back on him and there's no going back. I don't mean to offend you, but why did you risk your life to join our side if you're that afraid of Mikado?
Yuki, did you really need to say that? His conscience didn't allow him to remain in Void any longer, and he believed in us. I think these are enough. No, Sora, sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not as good a person as you think I am. I didn't choose to leave Void because of my ethics or conscience. It was because of my hatred of Mikado.
Hatred?
That scoundrel, he robbed me of everything I had. And what do you mean by that? Explain. It feels a bit funny to say this when everything's already been uncovered. I used to be the leader of Void.
What?
You all wanted to know why Void was doing these things, right? What do you think is the reason we set up this killing game?
We wouldn't have asked you in the first place if we knew that.
We had no intent to take part in the crooked measures like this at first. Not when I was the leader. Void was an organization created to search for a certain person. Hajime, Emma, and I, we all went through a terrible childhood, and there is a person who saved us from that hellish suffering. But after we grew a bit older, that person was nowhere to be seen. So we made use of everything we had to look for that person. And the people that met and teamed up together during that period. Hajime, Emma, and the other Void I can't mention yet, and me. These were the initial members of Void.
I always
So
come
you
back.
were the leader back then. Calling me a leader may be an exaggeration, but I was the first to start searching for the person. I was able to do it along with my journalist work, and I had the most amount of information available. Person's gonna be Junko or it's Utsuro. Oh, Jesus, Keaton. While I was busy with the search, I discovered there were others in the same boat as me. All I did was bring them together to form an organization.
You said that they were Hajime, Emma, you, and the other person, right? Then what about Mikado? How did he get to be the leader and force us into a killing game?
It's a long story. The four of us worked together to track down that person's whereabouts. But no matter how long we searched or what method we tried, we couldn't find a single trace of him. And it was great that we decided to combine our efforts. But the outcome was always the same regardless of the time and effort we put in.
Oi, oi.
What kind of person was he? If he was giving help to children, he might have been a volunteer or someone working for charity. I have no idea. It's evident that he gave us help, but we wouldn't be the people we are now if it wasn't for him. but we still couldn't figure out who that person was or why he helped us. We don't even know that person's name.
What kind of weirdo is he?
I can understand that. I have a person I want to find too. But it isn't easy to search for someone, even when you know their name and face. It must have been almost impossible to look for a person that you barely know about. And then one day, he sent a message to us. Hey, a man who introduced himself as Mikado Sonoji contacted us with a video. Surprisingly, he knew about our purpose. He claimed that he has knowledge regarding the person we're searching for, and even prepared to meet him. That means Mikado's also trying to meet that same person you talked about? Everything was well up to that point. All of us, including myself, finally thought we could finally make some progress. We didn't know who this Mikado Sonoji was, but the important part was that we finally got a clue for our search. But something felt wrong after listening to what he said. He told us we need sacrifices in order to meet that person. And that we need to kill them by our own hands. That must be the killing game we're in right now? Oh.
Sorry. You mean we're the sacrifices?
Why did you... Was there a reason you had to agree to it? I don't know if you'll believe me, but we didn't involve ourselves in crime, even when we were trying all sorts of things to find that person. Hajime, Emma, they're all good people at heart. That's why all of us hesitated when we heard Mikado's suggestion. Did you even need to hesitate? It's murder. I don't know how important that person was to you guys, but that means killing other people just to meet that one person. I have someone I want to find too. I'll refuse at once if I'm told I have to commit murder for it. That should be a normal person's response. Even when you'll die if you can't meet that person? What? We didn't search for that person just to meet him. We had to risk our lives in that search. If we don't find him, we won't have a future. But why? What made you stake everything just to look for that person? I'll get there later. It probably is Utsuro. Anyway, everyone hesitated over Mikado's offer. I was thinking of refusing it at first too. The answer seemed obvious at first. We were desperate, but not mindless enough to straight out accept a murder plan. But we had already experienced so many failures when Mikado showed up. And everyone was becoming anxious. In the end, the other three decided to join Mikado. Mob mentality is a thing. I was going to turn down the offer at first. But eventually, I went along with the others when they tried to convince me. So that's what happened. You created Void, but Mikado suddenly appeared and took over the organization and its members.
So what? All you've said is that you hesitated but agreed to murder people anyway. How is that related to you hating Mikado?
Yuki, watch your language. No, he's right. I chose to be part of this, and there's no excuse for that. Yet, even though we were only working together for a common goal, I thought Hajime and Emma, those who trusted me and joined my group, were more than just teammates. Although my lack of ability allowed Mikado to take over, I thought it couldn't be helped. I had the same goal after all. But Mikado Sonoji, that bastard, only thought of us as tools. I don't even think his intention is the same as ours. The scumbag just used this for his own benefit. Huh.
Very well, Mr. Makunouchi. I shan't forget you. Son of a bitch, you think the others would just let you do this? I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I still want to live. I don't want to die. An excellent colleague, I must say, but you too were an average being in the end. Begging for your life at the last moment? What a great, disgraceful sight.
Is that why you betrayed Mikado? To avenge your dead teammates? My cause isn't that noble, but I didn't like him from the second I met him. And that rotten scumbag, I'll kill him myself. I don't care what happens to the plan. If I could, just kill him. Calm down. I get how much you hate him, but murder's going too far. Nikkei, you're different from Hajime or Emma. You didn't get your hands dirty yet. I agree that Mikado absolutely deserves to die. But there's no need to do it yourself. If we get out of here safely, the law will do the job for you. Catnip. Tinku, tinku, tinku. Ooh. Ow. Sorry, I'm kind of like crashing. Oh, huh. It would have been nice if that was possible. Uh-huh. If you didn't like him that much, you could have switched sides from the start. We're now down to less than 10 people. If you had told us earlier, we could have had more allies fighting against Mikado. Yuki, watch your temper. We cannot do what's already been done. We should instead be thankful to Nikkei, who at least turned to our side from now on. Ow. Sorry, guys. I'm somewhat eepy tonight. Oh, it's as Yuki says. I already betrayed Mikado long ago. Alright. I kept that a secret from you guys. I'd like to apologize about that. What do you mean by keeping a secret from us? The truth is, ever since Hajime died, I've sought for a partner I could trust among you. And in the end, I chose Setsuka. After choosing Setsuka as my partner, I told her about the void, just like I'm doing now. What? Wait, so Setsuka was an insider for you ever since we arrived on the third island? So that's why. I knew something was up with Setsuka ever since Emma's trial. But why Setsuka? It would have been better if you told all of us, just like you're doing now. I couldn't. I needed as much security as I could get in order to keep my cover. Well, despite my efforts to stay hidden, Mikado seems to have noticed it in the end. Among the many reasons of leadership, intelligence, and such, the main reason I chose Setsuka was that she had the power to bring Mikado down. Setsuka's right eye, the one she always keeps closed, has the ability to see things she saw, just like a camera. I told her about Void and the details of our plans, and in exchange, I requested her to keep a lookout for Mikado. Using her eyes, she would be able to easily catch information and would throw less suspicion than investigating it myself. Seems like she actually did find out something in the end. But Kanade, that psychopath murderer, ruined everything. So this is a dead end for me. That's why, as a last resort, I've decided to take Mikado's head on by turning to you guys. There were many things going on behind our backs. After I signed up with Setsuka, I purposely acted as this outsider so that Setsuka would be free from suspicion. In the end, I may have looked like an asshat trying to ruin the atmosphere. But sorry, that wasn't how I really felt.
Nikkei, can I ask you one thing? What? When I asked Setsuko why she always kept her right eye closed, she didn't give me an answer. She glossed over it like usual, called it an evil eye or whatever. And when I told her to be serious, she said it was a secret she couldn't tell anyone. But you just told us that you knew about Setsuko's eye. I don't think she would have revealed her secret that easily. Yoriko? The thing is, she didn't have to tell anything. I already knew about it. What do you mean? I'm a part of Void. Of course, I knew in advance about the killing game. No bunk. No bunk. Do you all really think you were dragged into Mikado's plan simply because you were unlucky? I'm saying there's a reason each and one of you got involved in this killing game. What? I didn't do anything wrong. What are you talking about? What's the reason? Explain it to us, Nikkei. Mikado's the one who came up with most of the plans, so I don't know the details about it. And he didn't tell us. But I have some basic information about all of you. Mikado carried around your profiles like a resume and showed us their contents before launching the plan. That's how I knew about Setsuko's eye. In short, we weren't randomly selected. Mikado intentionally targeted us. And the Voids had access to our personal information from the start. That's a bit creepy to think about. That's alright. Whatever it is, Nikkei promised to tell us everything, and if we work together... Yeah, why don't we call Teruya and Seobai about this? If everyone except Mikado joins forces, we'll have better odds of defeating him. Seobai, I'd say that's going a bit too far. I think differently, Yoriko. He did help us a lot in yesterday's trial. And even that guy wouldn't want to waste time in this island. So who knows, maybe he'll help us. Sorry, but please don't do that. What? To Teruya and Seobai, don't ever tell them that I'm a Void, or the fact that I betrayed Void. Why not? Seobai I could understand, but Teruya? Because they're both untrustworthy. I don't think I need to say anything about Seobai, and the same goes for Teruya. That Kisaragi Foundation that Teruya said he was in. We Voids in that group go a long way. So, what? You're just saying that we shouldn't tell them the truth just because you're not on good terms with them? It's nothing personal like that. Those people from the Foundation have been on our tracks the whole time. Of course, we did commit crimes, so it should be rightful for us to take punishment. But those people aren't really sane as well. You guys shouldn't go along with them either. Take my word on this. Teruya, but he didn't seem like that bad of a guy. Alright, let's listen to Nikkei. But, Sora, we need Nikkei's help anyway to make anything out of our current situation. Then shouldn't we listen to his conditions? Right? Sora! Thank you for trusting a sinful guy like me. Give and take, they say. This is just a mutual partnership, alright? Don't you dare get your hopes up. So, I think we should end the meeting for now. What? We still have a lot to ask. I told you, we need to keep this a secret from Seobai and Teruya. We were here for too long. Mikado's fine, since he already knows. But the other two shouldn't find out about this. This is great. Blaze is over here using the cryo emote, and Cryo's over here using the Blaze emote. But Yuki, we're still heading for the next island. No need to rush. Let's do what he told us. Thank you, Shinji. I'll call you again soon. Treat me as you normally would until then. Alright, this just came to my mind. Seobai and Teruya don't know about your defection, but Mikado does. Don't you think Mikado might tell them about it?
Make me jealous with what, Blaze? That's very unlikely. Judging from his personality, he'll avoid pulling in external factors when dealing with internal matters. Well, he might tell something to the other void, but that's for them to decide. You shouldn't have teased me with that. You should not have teased me with that, Blaze. Keaton, you're being attacked by Cryo. You're the one that was challenged to a duel there. You might want to accept that. You get mugged cross-platform again. I'm very jealous. I'm extremely jealous. I guess we're done for today. We'll be waiting for your next call, Nikke. You can count on me. Oh, and I want to thank you all again. Maybe I should have confessed much earlier. Hey, we should be the ones thanking you. You helped clarify a lot of things. You already told Mikado about this, so things will get more important from here. Don't you die on us, Nikke. And who did that go to? I didn't see who won. Ah, Cryo won. No one expects the cinnamon roll or the Spanish Inquisition. Very real, very true. Hold on a second. Hello, Cloth. Nikke's small act of bravery had moved our hearts immensely. As he said, his intentions might not have been in the best place. His anger towards Mikado may be his driving force right now. But whatever it may be, Nikke decided to trust us and tell us the truth. And we did so as well. Nikke had become a beacon of hope to our hopeless situation ever since the third trial. It's been a long day. I feel that. Let's see, what's the time? Oh my, it's already lunchtime. I didn't even notice the time passing while talking with everyone. Just the fact that we now have a lead makes me feel a bit excited. Can't stand here waiting for Nikke to contact me. I should do something in the meantime. Can I go visit Siobai now? Yes. You got sunburn. Ugh, sunburn makes me so tired. Alright, so Siobai usually is in the library or the game room. There he is. I want to buy a memento. Let's see what we get from last chapter. Doubles the number of gifts earned from the monochrome machine. Ooh! That's a really good one. That's 5,000. And this one's 8. 9-ball game. Increases the max number of bullets to 9. Oh, that's really good. Okay, we gotta buy that. We'll buy both of them. Okay. That's such a good skill. I'm like really like extraordinarily pale. So I actually have like a decent like tan burn going on from just driving my car. Like it's really bad. A woman's fantasy. Strange vial. Cup noodles. Green drink. Did I need to put this thing on? Did I need to like activate this skill? Or did I just like get 2 of each of those gifts? Oh, I got 2 of the gifts I got. Okay, cool. I also like disappear in the snow. They don't make a foundation shade that's pale enough for me. Someone's portrait. Well, hello there, Utsuro. Ooh, and a skull head mask. Interesting. Who do you guys want to visit? Yuri time. Do we still have something left with her? We might. Visit the reporter. Wish I could just take a bath. That'd be nice. Okay, yeah, but I literally, the newspaper man voice actually kind of hurts a little bit. Okay, so we know where he is. Nobody's in the warehouse. Hoping for a spicy bath scene. I mean, I did get woman's fantasy. She's outside of her room. Okay. Is that who we're going to see? Yeah, Aroha's here. I thought I was looking for... I mean, you guys mentioned, somebody said that they think I can still go further with, Yoriko. So I'd like to probably try and find her first. There's Nikkei. There's Teruya. Where the fuck is she? It's not where I wanted to go. Laundry room? Of course, the last place I had to look. Nikkei was a void. I still don't believe it. Oh yeah, I guess I do still have time with her. Care to take a break together? Yeah, sure. Yorko. Yep. Yes to the gift. I know she liked this. Or no. Was this champagne she liked? Hi, Sora. Good work on today's investigation. You too, Yoriko. Let's take a break. Care for a cup of tea? I'll take some milk tea then. Gotcha. Where should we sit? How about your room? Alright, that works. You want to go to my room? I mean, I'm not against going to my room, but, maybe wait a minute so I can, like, change my underwear, maybe? Yeah. I haven't tidied up yet. I wasn't expecting this. Don't worry about it. I always wanted to check out your room anyway. Hold on. My heart's not ready.
Are you blind?
So, this is your room. It's literally a bar in here. Why are they sitting so far away from each other? Jeez. So this is your room. Yup, we're here. It has a different touch compared to my dull room. Really? I'd love to see your room someday too. Especially the view from your bed. Wanna come over after tea? Really? If you don't mind. This deep flavor. Interesting. It's just a normal tea bag from the mart. Yet the sophisticated feel to it could almost convince me otherwise. There's a trick to it. Alcohol's not the only thing we serve at our bar, you know. Once we get off this island, I really want to visit the bar you work at. That's impossible right now. I've already been exposed as underage, and you are too. But I'm gonna revisit the place as soon as I hit adulthood. I get the feeling that with you, Yoriko, you could be widely successful even outside the hostess business. Is there a reason you've stuck with it? No offense, but you've even lost contact with your upperclassmen. I know, it's no easy job, and like you said, even the reason I became a hostess, my upperclassman, is no longer with me. But this is my atonement of sorts. Atonement? My upperclassman lost her job in the first place because of me. And to be honest, it's not like I was as desperate as she was. After all, she was in charge of feeding her family. Her life took a sharp turn for the worse because of my selfishness. Wanting to become closer to her doesn't even compare to her motives. I'll never be able to face her if I quit being a hostess as is. So, you've thought it all through. If I keep doing this, wouldn't she have to come back someday and acknowledge me for what I become? I started this whole thing because of that. I mean, it's something that I like, and it fits me the best, I think. That's why they call me an ultimate, right? And I've been able to meet so many people, and I've heard all kinds of stories. Listening to their stories, it's my favorite part of the job, and the true meaning of my talent. I see. Sora, somehow you remind me of her. When I find someone I like, I tend to want to become just like them. You think I could become someone like you, Sora? Yoriko, was that, a confession? Because if so, I definitely like you back. What? Oh, well, wait, no, this isn't. But please don't take it the wrong way. This isn't something like that. It's really not. Yoriko. Oh, so soon. Your face reddened when you were talking about your upperclassmen. I like you too. But I like you, and that side of you too. Sora goes smash! What? You're kidding. No, I mean it. I feel like I did feel something more than respect for her. I wouldn't have become a hostess otherwise. I guess other people would think that's weird. That's not for other people to decide. Whether or not your feelings are weird is your choice. I care about you a lot, Yoriko. I won't let others judge you for who you are. Sora. Really, even using the same line as her, that's cheating. Thanks for the tea, Yoriko. You said you wanted to check out my room, right? We can go ahead and... if you don't mind. And one last thing, Sora. Thanks for always looking out for me. The two of us hung out in my room, Yoriko adorning a golden smile the whole way through. Hey, yo. I feel an unbreakable bond of trust with Yoriko. I don't think anything in the world could damage the connection I sense between us. And then the clothes drop. Yay. Oh, those are some nice underwear too. She did take the time to change for us. Whew. Okay, we already have the daily skill. Whenever trial phase and oh yeah, that's neat. So she's the one with the thong. Glad to have her underwear in my pocket. I saw Yoriko off and returned to my room. Let me check my fatigue real quick. I'm at 3. Okay. All right, let me check my levels with everybody. Obviously, that's us. We maxed them out. I don't know who that is. We haven't touched you. We maxed you out. Haven't touched you. Haven't touched you. There's only one level of bond with him. You know, that kind of makes me want to go get it. Because I think it'd be really stupid funny. I don't even know if I can. Maxed her out. We've got 2 with Yuki. And we got 2 with a Tori. That's who? The only Yuri I know about is with Yoriko. Wait, what? Did that say former Ultimate Merchant? Well, yeah, as soon as they're out of Hope's Peak Academy, they're no longer the ultimate high school level talent. They're always the former. As soon as they graduate. He doesn't give a skill, it looks like. Okay. I mean, we could try going for Aroha. It looks like it's probably a joke. Probably. Iroha, want to take a break and chat?
Well, I don't really feel good at the moment. Sorry, Sora. Maybe next time.
Oh, no Iroha. If we can find Mikado, I'll check out his singular hangout. Yuki. If I do give him the portrait, okay. If I can find him. 'Cause honestly, I haven't seen him. I don't know why you think she's gonna die. Tsurumo is just in. Maybe. What? I don't think I'm gonna be able to find him. Oof, Hibari, I'm sorry. Okay. Are we still at Satsuki Land? No, we've departed and we're sailing to the next island. Well, it seems like Aroha's off limits. We could go talk to Yuki. I suppose that's where we'll go. Huh? Quick chat. Don't mind. Should we take a quick break together? Please, do we have a gift list for him? Play rotation 4. Give him what Date would love to see. Hey, yo! Hold on, I can give him the he likes this?
A gift for me. Oh, I really, really like this. Thank you so much, Sora.
Fantastic. Yuki, do you remember last time when I asked you a few questions about yourself? Well, I've come up with another one.
Oh yeah, sure. What is it?
You enrolled in Hope's Peak as the ultimate lucky student, right? Then you've obviously got to have some sort of crazy luck. So wouldn't that mean you'd be able to win some real good stuff from the slot machine or roulette table in the game room?
What? There's no way I could do that. I only earned this title from getting my name picked out of a hat. It was just some random luck of the draw. It doesn't really mean anything.
That's too bad. Who knows? You might have been able to live life as a billionaire.
That's taking it a bit too far.
I think it's at least worth a shot.
No, I've already tried. Ever since the admission letter showed up in my mailbox one day, I've tried to test my luck over and over again. It seemed that no matter how many times I tried or what I did, nothing ever came out of it. I'm not any luckier than your average Joe.
But
it's okay, Sora. I get that you're trying to make me feel better, but I'm nothing more than your everyday nobody. I've accepted that.
it doesn't mean that they lose their skill. It doesn't mean that they lose their abilities. It means that they lose the title of being the ultimate high school level this or that. It's just a title. Yuki, I think you're underestimating yourself. What has Shinji been trying to tell you this entire time? Has him telling you to be more confident gone over your head?
Confident. I want to, but I just can't. How am I supposed to be confident in myself when I'm nothing but ordinary?
No. It landed in his no, he's got it. I just took 1 ounce off the top. Because he got more than me and I'm still jealous. Or I traded or something. You don't like being ordinary?
Someone ordinary could never stand out.
But who says being ordinary can't be what makes you special? Thank you, please.
I'm special because I'm ordinary?
That's what I think. You don't have to change yourself for anyone. You don't have to compare yourself to the other Ultimates.
Sora, but ever since I was a kid, I've always looked up to those who are special. The kind of people who have something unique to them, who can make an impact. Which is probably exactly why I was so thrilled when I was admitted into Hope's Peak Academy. Sorry, there's some stuff I'd like to think over by myself. I'm gonna go back to my room.
Yay! Skill point. I gave Yuki the chance to spend some time alone. The 4th island's still a ways to go. We're still sailing, and until Nikkei sends us a message, it'll be quite boring around here. I should get some sleep. Oh, a chat notification. I still can't believe Nikkei was a void. I feel the same. Oh, why did I ever believe in him? On the other hand, he did believe in us and betray Void. I guess we have to admit he's not all bad. If we leave here safely, we can give him a friendly punch to the face. Lol. I feel a bond with Yoriko. So when do we get Yuki's underwear? Tomorrow. Is it bad that you missed the twins? No. Yay, we restored 2 fatigue. Yay. Honestly, I'm going to say this, bar none, bar not a single case, nothing, no other case has given me the feel that that one did. No other case has given me that thrill, that excitement, that the way that this one did. Like the last one, the case 3 in this game. There is a game in the next a case in the next game that I would say was my favorite before I played this. But that was definitely my favorite case I've ever played in any Danganronpa game. It was so well done. Still feel sleepy. I should wash my face and go to the diner. Yeah, we when you max out your friendship with somebody, you get their underwear as a present. Oh, Aroha. Is that Nikkei? I wonder what they're talking about. Wait, why am I trying to eavesdrop on them? Aroha! Whoa, what's wrong?
Sora, it's you.
What were you talking about with Nikkei? Why aren't you headed to the diner? Even official Dangan games? Yeah. My favorite cases before this were both from 3. And now this one's my favorite case. Aroha, what's the matter? Please stop crying. Did Nikkei say something bad to you? Unforgivable. I'll say a thing or two to him. Don't you worry.
No, it's nothing like that. It's just that... No, it's nothing. I'm fine now.
Aroha, if you have any worries, you should talk about it with everyone.
No, it's fine. I'm really okay.
Hope we get a new game announcement in November. Yeah. Yeah, I hope we do. Is 3 your fave? If so, that's an outside take. Yeah. I know everybody's like, oh, we don't like 3. We don't like 3. We don't like 3. Aside from Ultra Despair Girls, my favorite official Dangan game is 3. I like the logic. I like the mini games. I just like the game. I know it's the unpopular opinion. I think that the cases in game 3 take the most thought to go through. Yes, DBZ Trunks fan, yes. Don't you ew me. This is about the logic. That's the game we're playing next. Oh, I'm so hoping we get Distrust. What about the 3 anime? I've watched it. People dislike V3 for petty reasons. And I mean, I have a few things to say about it that I can't say about it without spoiling, so we'll talk about them as they come when we play it. Okay.
It's fine. I'm really okay.
All right, then. I won't bother you anymore. You're heading to the diner, right? Let's go together, then.
Okay. Thanks.
Aroha, I wonder why she cried all of a sudden. She never acted up like this before. Yeah, okay. That one I can kind of see where you're coming from. But come on. As if there aren't a few really good twists. I might be especially pointing at case 4, is it? 5, 4, 5, something. The one before the last case. but she herself said she was fine, and it would be rude to press her any longer. I remained silent for that reason as we headed to the diner. Good morning, everyone. Sora, Aroha, good morning. Good morning. Aroha, what's wrong? You look tired.
It's nothing. I didn't sleep well last night.
I see. Truria, it's been a while since I've last seen you. Just let it go, Sora. He's not worth the effort. Still being like a stone. He's just gonna ignore anything we say. Really, who does he think he is? Yo, Truria! How long are you gonna ignore us? It's about time we put an end to this. Nobody blames you for anything. If you go on and show your distress that openly, we can't approach you from this side either.
Just wait. Just wait a bit more, then...
Oh, it would be neat if he died this chapter, too. Maybe he'll die. I think I'm gonna stick to my guns. I don't know if it's just me, but ever since I heard what Nikke said, I don't have that good of an impression of him. It's not like we have the slightest clue about what that foundation thing is. No, it's definitely not you. I don't mean to badmouth people on their backs, but I suggest you don't go near him. Nikke, you said that Truria isn't one to trust yesterday. But why specifically are you saying he's untrustworthy and we shouldn't approach him? Actually, it's about more about where he's from rather than just him. You mean that Kisaragi Foundation or whatever? The leader of that group. Well, let's just say that the rumors about him don't exactly shape him as Lady Justice. What exactly do they do? Nikke, it's been a full day, so fishing for the best opportunity and just stop fishing for the best opportunity. Just give us the info. Maybe, Keaton. I'm getting anxious over here. Sorry, but believe me, I want to tell you as soon as possible too, but we still have to wait. Why can't you just tell us right away? We're the only ones here right now. Maybe. Dude. Sorry. Or we could just choose a room and gather everyone up. That's because of Mikado. Mikado?
Why?
Has anyone here seen Mikado ever since I declared war against him yesterday morning? Huh? Good point. Haven't seen him at all. The person we need to be wary of most right now is Mikado. We can't make a move until we know exactly what he's planning. I hope you understand our situation. Well, we've waited a whole lot of days for any progress. Shouldn't hurt to wait 1 or 2 more. See, that's kind of what I'm expecting, Guy. That's what my hope is. I mean, we can listen to you whenever, unless you suddenly die or something. Come on, don't jinx it, Sora. He shouldn't be able to touch me while sailing. If something happens, it's gonna be tomorrow, when we arrive at the island. Then the real game starts, and it's gonna be a matter of speed. I'll try to sum up everything and tell you as soon as we arrive on the 4th island. So please, we just need to wait a little more. It was like as they say, the calm before the storm. Avoid. Nikke has come to our side, but things aren't going to be that easy for us. The only thing we can do right now is to wait for the opportunity. I'm sure Nikke is anxious as well. Let's just patiently bide for our time. Okay, so we're gonna do the 2 with Yuki. And then we're gonna sleep to recover some stuff. Do 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 do. Do do do. Yuki. We'll give him some play rotations. Do. Hey, Sora, so I thought really hard about what we discussed last time. About you being special? Yeah, we talked about being special and ordinary and stuff. Do you remember what you told me then? You said that I just have to be who I already am. Yuki seems happy. These words left a big impact on me. Ever since I was accepted to Hope's Peak and met you guys, no, even before that, I was forcing myself into a mindset of inferiority. Couldn't stop comparing myself to my peers and to the other Ultimates. And it was slowly destroying my confidence. You're an Ultimate too, Yuki. Even if the title means nothing to you, your classmates still see and acknowledge you as the Ultimate Lucky Student. Yeah, I finally came to realize that. Your words really resonated with me, that I didn't need to change myself in order to be special, but rather embrace who I am. I can't thank you enough for that. It feels like a weight on my heart's been lifted. I really didn't do much. Sora, you've been asking me questions all this time, right? There's something I wanted to ask you too. Why are you being so nice to me? We hardly even know each other. Well, I suppose it's because we're classmates. And strangely enough, you almost seem to radiate a sense of friendliness. You really think so? Thank you. It was like this when you protected me way back then too. You're so brave, jumping in front of a swinging knife like that. Feels like you're always helping me. Don't worry. I do it because I want to anyway. Haha. I was thinking about investigating around the island a little more. If you don't mind, do you want to work together? Sure. Yay! Skill point. Alright, let's go get Yuki's underwear. Yay! What? It's the truth. That's where we're going. Oomph. Okay. Now of all times he wants to hide from me. Oh, here he is. I don't know, guess we're about to find out. Yuki was hiding because he's not ready to be pegged by Sora. Jesus Christ, Hibari. Sora. What's up? Hey, if it's okay with you, you don't have to if you don't want to, but could you come with me to my room? Your room? My, what are you planning to do once we get there? Oh, is Sora building her own polycule here? What do you mean planning? It's just that there's something I want to talk about, but I'd like some privacy. I mean, we start at the same time every Tuesday. Okay. I mean, if you want to pin me down to the bed, you're gonna have to fight Yoriko, but... Really? That's a relief. Let's get a move on that. I just have to fight Yoriko? That shouldn't be too hard.
Are you blind?
Why are you asking if I'm blind? So this is what your room looks like. And that's your bed over there? It's not much different from mine. Oh, really? I remember Big Bro's room having a bunch of stuff related to firefighting. It was really hard to get him off me. Maybe it's because I don't have any talent. Jesus Christ. Who's the bottom? No, I decided I won't be thinking like that anymore. So, what did you want to talk about? About that. You know, we don't know when we're gonna die in a situation like this. Everyone's doing their best to avoid that, but to be frank, you're not wrong. I was thinking that in preparation for a worst case scenario, I'd like it if you took my virginity. Shut up. It'd be a good idea to say what you want in advance. Oh, he really is gonna ask for this. So if we manage to get out of this place, if that were to, would you maybe wanna, say he's going this way, it's okay. Yuki? Huh? Do you like me? Oh, what are you talking about? You should see yourself right now. Anyone can tell. It isn't like that. No, really. That's exactly what Yoriko said, and now she's hanging off my arm. Yuki's awfully embarrassed right now. Looks like I should choose my words carefully. It's okay. I like you too. Are you saying that... After all, why wouldn't I like my classmates? Oh, yeah, right. But I like you a lot. Otherwise. Is that not what you were hoping to hear? No, I told you it isn't like that. It's okay, Yuki. Let's move over to the bed now. We're getting off topic. Listen, Sora, I've been trying out a bunch of different things out ever since you helped me that day. Things like playing in the slot machine in the game room or drawing different lots. Huh? My talent is luck, and that's never gonna change. So I decided that instead of being sad about it, I would try and embrace it. There haven't been any notable changes yet, but I feel like my luck is slowly but surely improving. After all, you were the one that taught me that the title of Ultimate Lucky Student is one I can be proud of. I did, but I can't say I was expecting you to interpret it that way. Am I going in the wrong direction? Maybe what you're doing is kind of silly, but I prefer this Yuki over the one who's down and self-conscious. Really? Is that all you wanted to tell me? That's part of it. Didn't you say you felt a sense of friendliness coming from me? Admittedly, I guess it's the same for me. From the moment I first saw you on the beach, strangely enough, I just haven't been able to stop caring about you. Yuki, that's a pretty lame way to confess. Oh, wait, I really don't mean to. Are you so sure about that? That's... How should I put this? Want to run on over to the mart? Let's go try out another box lunch together. We can pick up condoms on the way back. The one we had last time was delicious. Yeah, I guess. What? Why are we Neckoing? Because Necko's having fun? Building Sora a polycule? I could no longer feel a sense of inferiority looming over Yuki. No! I'm a good kitty. That's exactly what she said. It's exactly what she said. They just cut out part of it to, you know, keep us under the X rating. As he smiled like that, he looked like an ordinary high schooler. I could feel an unbreakable bond of trust. I don't think anything in the world could damage the connection I sense between us. Yay, yay, yay. Oh, they're briefs. They're briefs. Wait, what? What? Cloth? No! I returned to my room after talking with Yuki. I'm being silly. You guys can chill. That's going a little far, Cloth. Second day on the boat. Considering the routine up to now, it's not going to be long until we arrive on the 4th island. Good night, Keaton. The feeling I had. I feel like today's going to be the last day I'll be able to sleep soundly for a while. Whether I like it or not, we need to take action in order to leave this place. Let's head to sleep for now. I'm going to need all the strength I have for tomorrow's sake. I can save the game. In fact, that's probably a good call. Oof. Ow, that hurt. What's going on? And this early in the morning? When I opened my eyes, I had already fallen from my bed. I think I felt the boat itself tumble with a bit of sound. As I lay there blinking, slowly coming to my senses, I was soon able to figure out what that commotion meant. We've arrived at the 4th island. It felt a bit more extreme than usual, but... Alright, today's when the real fight starts. Let's not lose focus. First, I'll go meet with everyone. But what is this gut feeling? I feel like something's off this time around. I have no idea what that is. Let's just head to the diner for breakfast. Good morning. Huh? What's this all about? Deja vu much? Why is no one here again? Sora, there you are. Yoriko. You weren't in your room, so I've been looking for you. I just got out. Guess we somehow missed each other. But what do you mean looking for me? Where is everyone anyway? We've arrived on the 4th island, and usually by this time, Monaco would have been up to gather everybody up to blather about some weird stuff again. But this time, there's no sign of any of that, not to mention that awful turbulence we had this morning. And when even the morning announcement wasn't there, we knew something was up, and everybody headed outside. Ah. So that's what was missing. He didn't give his usual morning announcement. I swear to God, if there's more clowns, I'm gonna cry. You know, you can be dull sometimes, Sora, but that's part of what's cute about you. Who in the right mind would come to the diner to eat breakfast at times like these? I'm sorry, I must have been half asleep. That aside, even ignoring the lack of explanation of the 4th island from Monocro, isn't this the first time he ever missed a morning announcement? I know, it's weird, right? Everybody's been busy trying to figure out what's going on, with Nikke on the charge. And I said I'd bring Sora to everyone. I see. Thank you. Let's go meet up with everyone. Okay, that being said, they'll be waiting near the Monocruise. Let's go. We left the diner to leave right away through the Monocruise gates. Without time to appreciate or wonder about the fourth island and the mishap this morning, the scenery that stood before our eyes was enough to make our jaws drop. It's snowing? Huh? What in the world is this? The first thing we noticed was that the scenery of the port, similar to the ones before this, there was a small difference. This one was turned into a complete wreck by the monocruise. It's so cold. It's snowing? Is it winter on this island? Moreover, what happened to the monocruise? Yoriko, Sora. Yuki, what is up with all this? We don't know that much either. Guess the explosion we heard this morning was because the monocruise had crashed into this port. How the heck can you manage to do that? Yuki, Shinji, and Naroha? Wait, where's Nikkei? I thought everyone was waiting for us together.
Nikkei ran off to somewhere else when he saw this. Said there was something he needed to check.
Oh, what's up with him? No, Yoriko, we need to investigate anyway since we've arrived on a new island. Why don't we investigate ourselves for now? Looks like the others have already ventured onward. I mean, we don't really have that many options without Nikkei, do we? Wait, but isn't it too cold to go around like this? Good point. We never had to worry about the weather before. I'm fine. It shouldn't hurt to find something warmer to wear. It's not like we have clothes stored inside the monocruise. If this island is anything like the ones before, there'll be a convenience store somewhere here. So why don't we get some hot packs or something? Genius, Yuki. Let's look for the convenience store then. Thankfully, we were able to find the convenience store not far from the port. After we each took something to keep us warm, we decided to split up and search the island. Nikkei did decide to reveal himself and cooperate with us, but that doesn't mean we should rely only on him. Because our numbers have decreased and Nikkei's nowhere to be seen, we'd better try our best with whatever we're doing. Okay. Now that I'm all warmed up, seems like everyone's already split up. I should get moving. Even with the hot packs, the weather is a bit too much for my summer school uniform. Let's get this investigation over with as quickly as possible. Alright. Monocruise had a head-on collision with the port. Where the monocruise collided, there's pieces of broken rubble scattered everywhere. And some money! Sora, Yoriko, and Yuki should huddle up for warmth. We interviewed Sora to ask her what her type is. People whose names start with Y. Oop, wrong button. Do. The fourth island. Yuki, what are you doing? Oh, Sora. Something that's been bothering me. I've been looking at the part of the monocruise crashed into. And there's something bothering you about it? It's not like I'm an expert on boats or anything. I don't think the monocruise will be going anywhere soon. Huh? What do you mean by that? After crashing head-on, the front of the boat has been completely crushed, not to mention the water leaking in from the bottom. Doesn't it seem like it's sinking by the moment? Well, considering the depth of the water, I don't think it would sink completely. Then I suppose we won't be able to make it to the next island? Isn't that a good thing? Since whenever we're heading to a new island, it means that a murder and a class trial occurred. I guess so. Game's gonna be over soon anyway. Now that Nikkei's here for us, there won't be another island. All we have to do is not lose hope and do our best until then. What's so funny? To think our little Yuki was on about us being hopeless is encouraging us to have hope. I don't know, kind of puts a smile on my face. That was because I'm glad for you. Just think what would have happened if Nikkei didn't stand up for us. We even fought with one another, remember? Well, that's on me. I'm sorry, okay? Anyway, I hope Nikkei shares the info with us as soon as possible.
Then we'll be able to come up with a plan.
He'll have to tell us sooner or later. Let's just wait until then.
That aside, aren't you feeling cold in that outfit? I could give you my coat if you're okay with that.
I'm fine. There's an armor made out of hot packs underneath this. Well then, I'll be heading elsewhere to investigate some more. Catch you later. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. Oh, geez. Tower of Babel. Control Zone. R Mart. Okay, we'll start at the Mart. First, I'm just gonna check on everything. We're looking for coins. Boba. Okay. Wait, did I get this one? I don't even know. Zippy. Okay. Aroha, what are you doing? Whoa, you didn't have to shout. I'm guessing you're here to investigate the convenience store?
Oh, Sora. Well, that's not quite. No, yeah.
The mart's always the same, so I think we should be better off looking into other places. But I guess it's quite warm in here.
Sora.
What is it?
Nothing. I'll go somewhere else once I get warm enough.
Oh, poor Aroha. She wants to tell us. She wants to tell us. Abandoned car. It's smoking. Interesting. I like the cold. Sora, you're here! Shinji, there you are. Aren't you feeling cold? You didn't even take any hot packs. Want to see my armor hot packs I got on underneath? I'd rather not. I'm fine. You gotta have something more than cold to bring this guy down. Neko, what? I did what you were redeemed for. What? You're gonna catch yourself a cold. That aside, this place a city or something? A cold cloth. Seems like it, though it feels a bit small to call it a city. It's gonna take forever to search each and every one of these buildings. Shinji? Shinji.
Shinji Oni-chan.
Wait, what's wrong, Shinji? Is something the matter? Huh? What'd you say? It's not like you to lose focus like that. Is something up? No, it's nothing like that. I'm gonna go and investigate someplace else. Sorry, can you handle this area? Huh? Alright. I was gonna search here in the first place anyway. Thank you, then... Shinji looked somewhat gloomy, didn't he? I've got a bad feeling about this. I hope it's just me. Tower of Babel. It's so cold. Why does this place give me major Strawberry House vibes? Sora, wait. Yoriko, what are you doing here? You gonna head inside? If you are, why don't we go together? Huh, did you just wait for me? Were you too afraid to enter on your own? Honestly speaking, yeah. Wait, what? Where's your usual who says I'm afraid? I don't know how to put this in words, but this tower, I'm getting bad feelings about it. Like we shouldn't enter this place. But we won't be able to investigate without going inside first. I know, it's just a feeling I got. Besides, I know I'll be fine with you around. It does what, Cryo? Surely nothing ever happened at the Tower of Babel, right? I have some news for you. Why are you getting bad vibes from the firefighter? Are you behind, Aaron? Oh, the Strawberry House vibes? So real. Yoriko? Cut that face out. I already know what you're about to say, so let's just go in already. We decided to go inside the huge tower together. Oh. Wow, what's all this? Are these all books? I can't see the ceiling. Just how high is this place? Nikke. And Suri is also here? Yoriko, Sora! I thought you went ahead to check up on things. What are you doing to Teruya? I wasn't doing anything with him. We just happened to meet by coincidence. We haven't even talked to each other. His mouth was shut no matter what I did. He left. Nikke, what was the thing you wanted to check out? Is it this tower? I'm still on that. I'll tell you later. Are you keeping so many secrets from us? Are you really on our side? Yoriko, lower your voice. Teruya's gonna hear us. Anyway, don't you dare do anything funny, because we're gonna be out for you if you do. Come on, let's go, Sora. Leaving the somewhat disgruntled Nikke, we decided to split up and search the insides. A big area. Didn't mean to actually go. Ooh. It's a futuristic machine. Can't tell if the power's on or not. After the Cloud Island, this is a much needed respite. You're so real, Habari. So true. Power room, no entry without permission. A statue made out of 100% gold. It kind of looks like Monochrome, but maybe I'm just overthinking things. Man, I gotta check all these statues for crow coins. You think Shinji's gonna kill Nikke? I don't think so. Oh my goodness. This place is huge. Holy shit. Thanks, Claw. I guess I'm just gonna go around and check all the Monokuma statues as we go up, and then I'll do all the actual searching on the way back down. Oh, I accidentally walked into a room. Hold on, we'll come back in here. What is this room? Meeting room. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, no Monokumas up here. Lounge. Teruya, who I saw on the first floor just a few moments ago, stood there without budging. Teruya, what are you doing here? No. Oh no, that's not okay. I was frozen by the sight in front of me. Teruya was crying his eyes out in front of the statue. It seemed like he didn't care if anyone was listening. He was choked with tears. The tower echoed with his crying voice as the tears dropped from his face. I don't think it's the right time to talk with him. I'll ask him what's the matter once he settles down. Alright, I'm gonna quickly go back to the bottom. I kinda now I want to search from the bottom to the top. I said I was gonna do it on the way back up. We're gonna do it this way. Okay. Oh. A statue of somebody made from 100% gold. I think I've seen this person before. Oh. Oh. Oh man. Kobe, hi, welcome in. Oracle room. Oh. Oh. A sealed bookcase with a glass door. They seem to be preserved differently from the other books. It's locked. No matter how much I try, it won't open. Just another sweep around this way. Okay. Sarah, you got time? What is it, Yorko? This tower feels like a library, doesn't it? Well, with there being so many books, yeah. The place is filled to the brim with bookshelves. But something's weird here. Look. What's the book about? I don't know. I just kind of grabbed anything I could get a hold of, but look inside. When I opened the book, the text inside said, "The fuck?" So, I have no idea what it says. I don't know if you could even call this book a book. It's like a cat walked on a typewriter. Yes, I did that. I made these. The book itself is so big, yet all the pages are like this. Wow, what a waste of good paper. I opened up a few books when I entered here, and they're all like that. Who made these piles of trash, and for what purpose? Honestly, this is just a theory, but maybe these are all made for misdirection. Misdirection? Like, what if there was a book about how to escape this place amongst all this? Because there's an important book like that here, they hid it by piling up a bunch of fake books. If I was the mastermind, and if such a book existed, I would have rather burned it, or not leave it in an open place like this. That's why I said it was just a theory. It's just a possibility, you know? But this tower does feel like it contains something important. We should search it from top to bottom. You're gonna take out each and every one of these books? There's gotta be like millions of them here. How are you gonna reach the ones that are high up on the shelves? You're gonna hurt yourself. Well, we gotta make do somehow, and we've got Nikke, remember? As the former Void, should know about what's up with the tower. You're right. Let's look around for now. Once we regroup, we'll ask Nikke about it. Okay. All right, we'll start over here. Oh. I knew it. Hole through which food is dispensed. A key is required in order to operate it. That looks like a bitch. Siobai, funny running into you. Yo, Bino. Oh, I thought for sure you'd say something along the lines of shut up and scram. What's wrong? Have you seen Monocro since the last trial? Monocro? No, I haven't. I see. Well then. Wait just a sec. Siobai, why'd you ask that? Shut up and scram. Objection! I answered your question, so you should answer mine. Pretty sure that's how deals work. I have no obligation to answer your question. Hey everyone, get a load of this. The ultimate broker's trying to rip me off here. Fuck, I am never gonna speak to you again. I'm gonna be wasting my time if I continue this anymore. I'll answer one of your questions, but only one and make it quick. Victory is mine. That aside, you have a lot of knowledge, right? This tower, I guess library. Anyway, what do you make of this place?
This place, it's obviously Babel's library. But what now? It's a short story by Borges. A hexagonal tower with each wall filled with bookshelves.
Oh, that description really fits this place. Even the sign on the front of the tower reads Babel's Tower, come to think of it. Ah! What just happened? That was weird.
It's not just that it looks similar. If you take a look at any of these books, a string of unrecognizable letters. It's the exact same as the story. Books from Babel's library are words from all around the world, lined up arbitrarily.
So then this place is a structure made exactly from that story?
Can't say for sure that far. They wouldn't have used an astronomical amount of money to build this place for nothing.
Why do you think they made this place?
I thought I said just one. This isn't an equal deal anymore. Leave now.
You got me. But Siobai, you were able to save all of us last trial. If you would be so kind to lend us just a little bit of your power, we would be... You can't just leave when somebody's talking to you. Siobai, listen to me. Stupid Trashimoto. Nikkei. Sora, have you seen Mikado? I was the one who spoke first. But no, I haven't seen him in the last few days. Figures, drats. What's wrong? Do you have business with him? From what I know, the situation now is going different than what was planned. What do you mean by that? I'll be sure of the exact details once I meet Mikado. The only one who can explain this situation is him. Meeting him? But isn't it dangerous for you to encounter him? You're a traitor to the Voids. No, just checking on him is enough. If my theory is correct, he is probably the one most confused right now. What is that supposed to... Sorry, got no time for this. I'm gonna search for Mikado. He should definitely be here somewhere. Nikkei. I have no idea what's going on, but by the looks of it, it seems like something is out of the ordinary here. He'll probably tell us later. We just have to trust him for now. Wait, I didn't get to... No! What do you mean I don't get to search upstairs? After we searched the island, we decided to regroup. I'll have to go back around. Sora! You just finished your expedition, right? Let's head on together. Good work, Yoriko. What about the others? I don't know. I was off on my own as well. Either way, they haven't arrived yet, or maybe they're waiting inside. Oh, what's the matter, Sora? Well, I was worried if we could even live inside the monocruise anymore when it's been damaged this badly. But when the monocruise crashed this morning, I didn't see anything wrong on the inside. Maybe it's actually a well-designed ship, so only the outside was damaged with the inside being fine? Well, we can worry about that later. It's too cold out here. Let's go inside. Sorry we're late. Yeah, you should be. Is this everyone? Where's Aroha? I met her on the way here. She said she's gonna rest in her room because she isn't feeling that good. What? She should at least report what she found. And Nikkei's also missing? Where the heck is he going? I heard from him at the tower a while ago. He was looking for Mikado.
Mikado? Isn't that a dangerous move?
I thought so too, but he said that things were going a bit different than what was planned. And to know what's actually happening, he needs to find Mikado at whatever cost. Oh well, we can't help it. Let's go over the stuff we found while waiting for him.
Alright, I'll start.
Ooh, I'm gonna stretch again real quick.
Alright, I looked around the harbor for a bit. And compared to the previous islands, this island is really bare bone. There's nothing else except for the store around the harbor.
Yuki, didn't you mention something about the monocruise not being able to move anymore? Oh, what? For real?
I didn't say I was sure of it. I thought it would be like that after taking a look at the damage from the outside. But the lights are on and everything seems fine on the inside.
Have a good night, Cloth.
So maybe it was just needless worrying?
By the way, isn't that interesting? With that much of a shock this morning and everything seeming fine on the inside. Oh yeah, judging by the size of that crash, I assumed at least one or two of those chandeliers would have dropped.
Yeah, it's like the inside and outside exist in different dimensions.
Maybe Mikado used space magic to... Sorry, these past few days must have done something to my head.
Anyway, the harbor looked much emptier than the previous one, maybe because of the snow.
At least it's warm in here. I investigated the inside of Babel's Tower with Sora.
Babel's Tower? You mean the tower so high you couldn't see the top? I could even see that from the harbor.
Yeah, it's like an endless tower with spiral stairs, and each wall was filled with books like a library. But the books were all weird. Every one of them had weird, unrecognizable text.
Weird text? You mean in a foreign language?
And no, not like that. More like the words don't make out to be a sentence or ordered arbitrarily. It was a mix of numerous different countries' text. It wasn't a matter of understanding, because we literally couldn't read it at all. Siobai said that the tower was an homage to Babel's library.
Babel's library? What's that?
Oh wait, you talked with Siobai? He was the one who suddenly asked me a question, so in return I requested him to answer mine. Give and take, you see. It was Boru something's book, and he was just like the one we saw. It depicts a very high tower filled with weird books.
Why is the fictional tower built here in reality?
Not sure about why. I just thought it was a simple motif for the building. The tower itself is very large. I used the stairs to reach the highest point possible and still couldn't see the end. But the stairs kind of ended there. There were a lot of rooms as well. Most of them were just the same story. Books, chairs, tables, and more. There's a machine room in the basement floor. I think it said power station or something. Not sure why it's there and what it's for.
Usually Monaco would give a basic gist of the island, but now that we don't have one of those, it's really hard to make something out of these.
Where is he anyway? Him and Mikado.
Beats me.
There was something else that intrigued me in the tower. You saw them too, right, Yoriko? The golden statues. Oh, right. I recall seeing that. They were all different people. There was one that looked kind of like Monocro, too. I feel like I saw them somewhere, but I can't remember where. About that. Remember the people in the photo that Teruya brought? Aren't those people them? Oh, you're right. The 79th class of Hope's Peak.
The class of 79? You mean the classmates of Teruya, our upperclassmen?
Good on you for remembering that, Yoriko. We didn't get much of a glimpse thanks to Mikado. Yeah, it was that. This feeling when something's been nagging at you gets solved. So that's why Teruya was crying. Alright, what? No, it's nothing.
But why are those statues there in the first place? Are they related to the tower or something?
This is just a theory, but Teruya mentioned something about experiencing a killing game similar to ours. And also mentioned a creature that was similar looking to Monocro. Ow. I just bit my tongue. Hold on. Ow. Ah, you don't say. The statue's inside the tower. Yeah, not the ones for the class of 79, but the large number of statues of that weird bear. I'm fine, I do it all the time. Maybe that was the creature that Teruya was talking about? Okay, let's go through this again. are upperclassmen that were the class of 79, and the monocro-like creature that accompanied them in the killing game. The statues of them exist inside the tower, correct? I just had the chills. Didn't someone mention something about Chiruya's killing game and the one we're in being somehow related? I think bro mentioned it once, right bro? Bro? Huh? What? What's the matter, bro? You don't look yourself. Perhaps what Shinji said might turn out to be true. I mean, when two cases as crazy as this happen back to back, they probably are related. Anyway, those statues suggest that there's something more to that tower, so we need to investigate it thoroughly. That was the end of our investigation report. All that's left is Shinji. Bro, it's your turn. Oh, my turn. Oh, Shinji? Something's up with you, right? Me? Nope, nothing's up. Don't you lie to me. You were spacing out back when I saw you during our investigation. If you're keeping some secret from us, tell us. Right here, right now. I don't have any secrets or anything. Wait, bro, are you a void? What? Is that why you're worried because Nikkei betrayed you? Don't be ridiculous. Why would I be a void? Then tell us. You know, your behavior is extremely similar to Setsuka's right after we arrived on the third island. What? And now that you mention it, you're right. The much more serious face, and when you ask them, they say they're totally fine. In reality, she was planning something with Nikkei. But in the end, before she could tell anyone about the discovery she made, she unfortunately... Anything but that. If you die, then what will I do? Alright, I'll tell. This is all the result of my weak self. What do you mean? Whenever I'm standing amidst a snowing, dry environment, I panic. I guess you could call it PTSD. The memories of my past come back, and my heart beats uncontrollably. My face gets covered with sweat, and inside my mind, everything goes white. Sound pitiful, don't I? Why? I lost someone dear to me in that same situation, because I was reckless and foolish. What do you mean it was because of you, bro? I don't want to talk about it anymore. It makes me lose my remaining strength just to think about it. Of course, part of it's because of that trauma, but just thinking about my stupid self and that promise to keep everyone safe. Yet I can't accomplish anything. I failed to save 7 classmates, and yet I still stand as if I deserved any of it. Shinji. When I saw the face when Shinji said that, I finally realized the meaning behind it. The smile Shinji always wore looked the same, but somehow felt sad. He was bearing all this responsibility, all this weight. What could we say to Shinji in this situation? Bro. Ha! You're not the one at fault. You have worked the hardest among us. If someone's to blame, it should be me. Just because the things became a bit hopeless, I go around saying stupid stuff to you and everyone. You shouldn't feel responsibility for all this. Even your past, I believe that you... If someone's to blame, it should be me. I know what you're thinking. That brat who is making everything worse is acting like this. I know. It's ridiculous. Instances, welcome in. For those of you who might be lurking on Twitch, I did recently find out that if you're lurking, Twitch doesn't count you as a viewer. It counts you as a bot. So if you are here, even just a quick hi or redeeming a bobo would be wonderful. Thanks, Habari. Yeah. Bro and I, we're all in the same boat after all, so. Huh? Yuki, you have an adorable side, eh? Don't tease me. Whoever's responsibility it is, we can't turn away from the result that's already happened. Feeling down and guilty only worsens the situation. Yeah, it's an obvious fact. True, well said. Sometimes we've counted on many times.
To be honest, I still haven't recovered fully from those memories. Even though I'm an ultimate, I tried to stay away from work on snowy days. It's the same with those memories with this killing game. If you stop, you're doomed. If you give up, it's game over. You said it yourself a few days ago, Sora. Face the truth head on. Don't give up hope, and hope will be achievable. If that's the case, I'll crush those traumas with my fiery spirit. You can bet on that.
Yuki just said that we're all in the same boat. To be frank, I didn't like some of us at the start. Thought some were acting a bit too selfish and all. But now I agree. Everyone I met on this island, the things I've experienced, I'm sure that even when we escape this place and grow old, I would never forget it. Everyone.
Ah! Rah!
Oh, wow. What are you doing?
Charging myself up, that's what. Farewell to the old me. The new me will survive and persevere with everyone. Yuki, you should do it as well. Shout from the bottom of your spirit. Goodbye, old me.
Bro, that's good and all, but could you please stop that? It's honestly embarrassing me to death.
What? How dare you? Look at yourself. You're doing this in front of the girls. You haven't been stuttering at all. Wait, what?
Well, this is a touching moment, so I'll let it pass. Go on. Goodbye, old Shinji.
Yuki, could you bring a sturdy rope from the storage room? I'm gonna hang myself. Whoa, what happened to that surviving and persevering? Stop that nonsense.
Our relationship for the past few days was awful, to say the least. The decreasing number, no sign of hope, and the rough environment that surrounded us. It was like those days where we promised to build a trusting relationship almost felt like a joke. But as Yuki mentioned, the fact that we're all in the same boat reminded us of the forgotten trust. As we were stuck in this crazy killing game together, the bond between us survivors had gotten stronger. We mustn't be divided. Whatever hardship may come, we should trust one another.
So our report meeting's almost over then, right? Then when the heck is Nikkei coming? Stuff we can do without Nikkei is definitely limited. He needs to come here and provide us with some progress.
You said he was looking for Mikado, right? It's been hours since then. He should at least stop by if he didn't find him. Nikkei said that the real fight began once we arrived on the 4th island. He must have a plan. We should wait.
Oh, Monocro's. What? Oh? Oh.
Comrades, you should come immediately come to the Oracle Room. You should come very, very quickly.
Uh-oh. What was up with that announcement?
That was Monocro, right? I didn't expect this.
Didn't he sound somewhat different? What's going on? The boat crashed and he disappeared all this time just to now show up and gather everyone up?
Everyone, we should move for now. We don't have a choice anyway. If it's Monocro calling us, then Mikado and Nikkei should be there too. We can talk after that.
Yes. You're right, let's go!
The voice. It was different than usual. The voice itself was the same, but the tone was somewhat unusual, like a broken sound file. And the usual Monocro would have spoken in grander tone with lots of adjectives. As Yuki said, it felt too sudden, and there were many more suspicious things beyond that.
Whoa, what's up with this room?
Oh, Nikkei. Yo, you're here! And I see that Mikado's here as well.
Where was this brat hiding anyway? He seems a bit off.
Everyone, I'm finished.
There's simply no hope left for me.
What's up with him? Moreover, Nige, who do you think you are, running about without telling us a thing? What's that supposed to mean? You guys have no right over what I'm doing. Don't act like you care about me. What did you say? Yoriko. Oh, you're right. I don't even know why I bothered to even talk to you. Don't you dare speak to me. You disgust me.
Why did you call us? You're wasting precious time. Speak your objective, you worthless crow.
Somebody's missing?
It's no use. He won't be able to respond in his current state. What?
Monocro, what's the deal here?
Something's weird. Both Monocro and Mikado are acting suspicious. It's like something bad is gonna happen ever since we arrived on this island.
You're right, where is Aroha? And it was just like Yuki said. Granted, everything up till now was outrageous, but there was still a sense of pattern in them. Everything now had been muddled to the point where there was no pattern or cliches anymore. Just utter chaos. By the way, where's Aroha? Huh? Now that you mentioned it, I think she said she was feeling well.
She still must have heard the announcement, unless she fell asleep.
I'm sorry I'm late. Did you guys wait long?
I can't say we haven't. Aroha, is your headache any better now?
Headache. Oh, right. Yeah, just a quick rest and I'm all good now. But that aside, why were we called again?
Beats me. Monocro's all silent right now. Can I leave now?
You're all here now, poo-poo.
Ooh, poo-poo.
Sorry for the late start, then let's get right to it. From now on, you need to assemble here every day to pick one of these books.
Huh? Books? What does that have to do with anything?
When your name is called, just come forward and pick a book. Any book. Inside the book contains helpful info. If you're lucky, that is. Ooh-poo-poo. Why don't you try out your good fortune, will ya?
Oh, what in the world is he talking about?
Is something wrong, Mr. Crow?
The Monocro who suddenly spoke aloud definitely did sound a lot different from the one we knew. His tone became much more casual and he stutters in between his words. Not to mention that weird laugh. He didn't show any movement or facial expressions while he was talking, as if he was an automatic machine.
Once you pick a book, you can check it only on the spot. After that, you must return it back to the shelf. If you don't, it'll be punishment time. Now let's start with V001. Come on out and pick your book.
Wait, who is that? Hey, Monocro, answer me. It'll be useless to try and talk any sense into him right now. You should just silently oblige to his words.
Mikado then opened a glass door in front of him to pick a random book. He briefly opened it, put it back, then returned to his place.
Huh? What do you mean by that? Don't you have someone that can answer those questions for you now? Me, in my useless, pathetic current state, can barely muster up the strength to say anything. As such, I'll be taking my leave. I even have to use these human legs to walk out of here. How pathetic. Don't just leave like that, Mikado. Dang it, we still have so many questions.
Next is to the right, K003.
Who do you think he means by that?
You, the tall guy. Me.
This is gonna take forever. If it's obligatory, can I just get it over with?
Now hold on, I001. You must follow the given order. If you don't, the glass door won't even open in the first place.
Who the hell is I001? Call me by my name, birdass.
Well, I guess we should just do as told. The quicker we finish this, the faster we'll be able to hear answers.
So what is this? Can I leave if I already picked my book? Yep, next is the white-haired K002. Come on, forward.
I think he's talking about you, Sora. I don't have any idea what this is. I'm just supposed to open the door, pick and read any random book, right? I must return the book on the spot.
Yes, sir. Punishment if you pick multiple books at once, too.
Okay. After I understood what to do, I went ahead through the glass door and picked up one of the books. The book looked to be the size of a normal comic book, and when I opened it, the first page was blank, and the one after that, and the one after that. I flipped through all the pages. One page in particular caught my attention. Well, this is... Among the hundreds of pages in the book, one page had letters written as clear can be. Ooh. I'm actually gonna print screen that, because I would like to have it for later. Here we go. Here we go. Putting that in here. Be the Monokuma Monocro ship came. Kumakro, obviously. An unknown sequence of letters. At a glance, it looked to be the same as the other millions of books in this tower. But something felt different about this particular sequence of letters, like it had a special purpose. I flipped through all the other pages, but they were all blank.
Hey, if you're done looking, get moving. We don't have all day.
I was curious about what the letters meant, but I couldn't stay there any longer. I should discuss this with everyone once this is over. Eventually, everyone had their turn, and the ceremony came to an end. What is this all about, Monocro? Hey, don't ignore me.
Then I'll meet you here tomorrow. Same time, same place.
He disappeared. What is up with this pacing?
What is up with him? Monocro, and even Mikado.
Hey, you.
Oh, you were still here?
What did you all see in your books? And why should we tell you that? Your loss. And what's up with him?
Everything's a total mess right now. Like, it's not making any sense. Yeah, and my head's been aching for quite a while.
Oh, you too? I've been having headaches since just now as well.
I guess this much turbulence causes an overdrive, huh? Huh? Why don't we call it off for now and gather in my room about 30 minutes from now? I'll keep the door open, so make sure you don't get found out by Teruya or Sobai. Nikkei. I guess Nikkei made up his mind on something.
Ugh, there's just too many things I can't understand that it physically hurts my brain. I hope someone clears all of it soon. Why don't we move for now, Sora? We should follow Nikkei's orders.
Right, everyone. Nikkei will probably explain everything soon. See you in 30 minutes in front of Nikkei's room. I really want to explore the rest of this tower. Though I still wanted something more out of those books, nothing more would have come from just staying there, so we parted ways. We should collect our thoughts in our rooms and talk over this in Nikkei's room together. And so, why did you follow me to my room, Yoriko? We only have half an hour. That's not really enough time for a quickie. What do you mean, why? Is there a problem with that? I'm joking. You're always welcome here. Hello, Alex. It's already Wednesday for me. 30 minutes is a bit short to investigate anything, really, so why don't we hang out together? Okay, thanks, Sarah. I got some tea bags I brought from the store. Why don't we have tea, especially since it's that cold outside? Sarah, there's something I want to ask you. What is it? How much do you trust the others right now? Huh? What do you mean? Let me be honest with you. I don't think any of the others are trustworthy except from you. Who do you think the last void is? I personally think Aroha's the most suspicious. Aroha? Don't you think so too? Everything since we arrived on the 4th island's been weird. But her actions especially are suspicious. Aro has been noticeably quiet recently, especially since Nikke revealed his identity. And even though she said she had a headache, she didn't seem like it. Like she was hiding something. Maybe she's just stressed by our dreadful situation? Just a few days ago, Shinji and you were like that as well. That's true, but... Even if she's actually a Void, Nikke said the last Void member was conflicted on whose side to be on. If I was a Void, I would see no merit in cooperating with Mikado anymore. And that's exactly it. I can't trust Nikke either. I'm not sure how far we're supposed to trust him. If he's that desperate, is there a reason to stall this any longer? And the others are the same. Yuki looks like he's having mental issues, and Shinji's just been looking anxious. Teruya was suspicious from him from the start, and don't even get me started on Seobai or Mikado. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say to that. But why would you trust me then? It's not like it's been 100% confirmed that I'm not a Void. I can't really explain it, but you kind of just feel trustworthy. Like you always care for the others in situations like this. It's not me acting emotionally right now, okay? It's just that I have a feeling that I can trust you. It's got nothing to do with the fact that I'm in love with you. I can't say that I disagree with you. But if we disregard everyone's trust now, there's nothing we can do anymore. There will be more difficult things to come. I know that, but soon Nikke is gonna give us some info. It's not too late to think after that. Yeah, you're right. I wasn't trying to make you uncomfortable. I was just worried that I needed someone to talk to. If I caused you to have unnecessary concerns, I apologize. Why are you laughing? Well, I have no memory, but to have someone trust me this badly feels good, you know? I guess I need to work harder to repay that trust. You don't have to. It's just friends trusting each other. What's wrong with that? I spent time with Yoriko till the promised time with Nikke arrived. We definitely stayed clothed for once. Sarah, it's time. Right, let's go over to Nikke's. There's a bunch of questions and answers waiting for us with Nikke. Let's head to his room and uncover the truth. Are you going, Sarah? Oh, hold on, let me save. Just a couple of girls trusting each other in a single bedroom. For real though, Legion of Followers. I went to Nikke's room with Yoriko. Oh, Sora and Yoriko, you're here. You're late. So you were all here. I guess you're looking pretty fine. You sure you don't need any rest? Huh? Oh yeah, I had a bit of a stomachache and I got better after I went to the bathroom. A stomachache? I thought it was a headache. It was a headache, then it was a stomachache, but I got over both of them. That aside, where's the room's owner? Nikke said he needed to take a trip to the bathroom. He just left a moment ago. I guess you missed each other. I see. By the way, what a dirty room we have here. Yuki, what are you doing with your handbook? Oh, you see, I was wondering about that code we saw earlier in the tower. I just have to check. Dang, I guess it doesn't work. What were you trying out exactly? Did any of you have something written on your books when you picked it up? I asked Shinji and Aroha, and it seems like we all saw something similar. Well, for me, I saw some unrecognizable string of English letters and numbers. Oh, really? Mine was like that as well. This is Yuki's idea, but perhaps that's the reset code we were looking for. Reset code? Oh, wait. Yeah, the book had 5 strings of 5 letters each written on it. There are 4 hyphens separating 5 strings you have to put in the handbook. It seems to be the same. That means... Monoko mentioned we could test our luck, right? That it might contain info beneficial to us. After we parted ways, I was wondering about what that code could have meant. Then I remembered the existence of the reset code. Is there any chance you two remember it? No, unfortunately. I know mine! If I knew it could have been a hint for the reset code, I would have of course remembered it. It never crossed my mind when I was reading it. Yuki, let's leave that for now. We can't help if we can't remember it. We're not even sure what would happen if we solve the reset code anyway. What if it's something dangerous? I guess you're right, but if what Yuki suspects is true, and we're picking up the potential reset codes in the tower, we still have the chance. Monocro said that we would have to be there every day to pick out the books, right? You're right. We have another chance tomorrow. Now that we know it's probably the reset code, I should probably bring something I can write on. We should all be careful. We don't know what's going to come out of all this after all. What is it, Aroha? Why would Monocro try to teach us about the reset codes? Is there any benefit to the voids by doing this? Beats me! Oh well, normally we'd have no clue, but now we have something to ask precisely that. And when the heck is someone going to arrive? Is he taking a number 2 or something? Jesus Christ. That was a good one! Oh, Sora and Yoriko, you're here. Speak of the devil, huh? Have a nice shit. Jesus Christ. Ah! I don't want to read that! I don't want to read that. You bet. Best one I had. Wait, why are you even asking me that? Just sit down, everyone. Jesus Christ. Gross.
Yes.
Iroha, Yuki, Yoriko, Senji, and Sora. Good. Everyone I wanted is here. Finally, we can talk the important stuff. We have a bunch of questions, you know. I know how you feel, but there's something I want to tell you first. Can we keep the questions until after that? Something you have to tell us. First off, I apologize for taking so long. I might have made you panic quite a bit by stalling this much. I had no time to spare. Something unbelievable happened. Something unbelievable? You know how I was searching for Mikado ever since I arrived here. That was because the situation now makes 0 sense for us voids. What do you mean it makes 0 sense? This is not the 4th island. Oh, what? To be precise, the 4th island was not like this. The one I knew, the one from our plans, isn't someplace like this. So you mean we arrived on the wrong island? The position itself is correct, but the island didn't originally have any snow, or that tower, for that matter. This city in the middle was supposed to be much larger, and there was supposed to be a bridge connecting us to the next island. So there's stuff missing? What's the deal? Did the plan go south, or did Mikado trick you voids? And that's probably not it. Mikado himself seemed to be distressed about this. I guess he was speaking some nonsense about there being no hope for him. So that's why you've been looking for Mikado all this time. Wait, isn't that weird? Mikado should have been the one to come up with the plan, and even he doesn't know about this? I asked Mikado about this, and there can only be one answer. Somebody from the outside has intervened. Someone from the outside? From who and where? I was right! Somebody from the real world. What?
Now.
What do you mean, the real world? What about this one we're living in right now? No, the place we're standing right now isn't reality. It's a virtual space that's been constructed to look like one. Yup. Yup. Yup, yup, yup. Neko right, Neko right, Neko right, Neko right. Nyahaha. When Nikkei uttered those words, no one, including me, showed any response at all. Of course we did. It was something so ridiculous that we didn't know how we should react to it. He literally just went ahead and defined the reality we currently exist in. Cat got your tongue. Didn't you hear me? This is a virtual world, I said. Nikkei. What? No, it's nothing. Hold on. You're telling me that the room we're in right now isn't actually reality?
That's nonsense. No matter how you look at it, this is the real world.
I know it's hard to swallow, but it's the truth. You've been stripped of your memories before you entered this place. That's why you never noticed. Losing our memories? You mean not just me, but everyone here is an amnesiac? To be honest, I don't know why you don't have any memories at all. But think about the others. As we established the first day we got caught up in this, none of us know exactly how we wound up in this place. Of course you can. The void erased all memories when we sent you to this virtual world.
That can't be.
Okay, memory erasing I can understand, but virtual reality? Come on, really? How can you create a reality like this? The best VR and AR games I've seen look like cardboard cutouts compared to this. I hate to interrupt, but what? What do you mean virtual reality? What's up with VR and AR? I can't keep up.
Bro, have you been living under a rock? Read the news or something.
VR, for short, virtual reality, literally means creating a virtual space that imitates reality. The technology is still far from what we consider actual reality. Our senses feel too real for this to be VR instead of the actual physical real world. AR stands for augmented reality. It's basically passing virtual info on top of reality. Oh, so it's AR. This is actually a huge set piece, and an enormous AR machine is faking the environment around us. Nope, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill VR or AR. It's a BCI-type virtual real-time world. That can't be. Even the most advanced tech barely has an interactable interface. You're saying this is BCI? BCI? What's that? A brain-computer interface. In other words, you connect your brain directly to the computer to connect to the virtual world. As your brain gets direct transmit from the computer, you would be able to feel virtual reality as a real one. Wait. Why does Yoriko know all this? Interesting. So it's like Nerf gear from Spearheart Online. DBZ Trunks Man, you almost got auto-modded. I had to just allow that phrase. Thank you. I didn't understand any of that, but it's like we're in a computer, right? Oh wait, theoretically it might be possible, but the technology for this should be decades away from commercial use. You expect us to believe that such cutting-edge tech was used for a kidnapping case like this? I'm afraid I can't answer the technological stuff. Mikado planned almost everything. I only know the surface of it. All I can tell you is that Utsuroshima does not exist anywhere in the real world. It only exists in this virtual realm. Even I have a hard time believing that. And I'm an amnesiac to begin with. Oh really? You expect us to believe this nonsense? You're lying, aren't you? Why would I lie if I already went ahead and betrayed the void?
Yoriko, wait. He might actually be telling the truth.
Okay, and here I was thinking that you're the normal one among us.
Think about it. All the stuff that happened up to this point. Mikado flying around using flame magic, people being burnt to a crisp without leaving any corpse, and a weird talking creature called Monocro. The crime scene being wiped out completely clean as if nothing happened. Before the fourth island, the weather didn't even affect us all this time.
Come to think of it, I never thought it was hot or cold or anything out here. This is the first time I've ever acknowledged the weather.
We just assumed it was weather being clean and nice. But if this was actually the virtual world, weather wouldn't have any meaning on us. That reminds me, Kokoro once said on the first day... I don't know who this is. I don't know what their voice was. I don't know who this is. I don't know what you're talking about, Legion of Followers. No idea. That's because despite the tropical weather, the natural habitat here is very similar to the one in Japan. What's with the discrimination against me? Japanese habitat with tropical weather. Is that even possible? Well, to be precise, it's somewhere between tropical and Middle Asia. Yet it looks like some southern island. I came to this conclusion that this island has a high probability of being an artificial island, created by humans under some specific purpose. An artificial island? Yeah, though it feels tropical, I didn't feel hot or cold at all. You're right. Even when I'm wearing a fur coat, I didn't feel the slightest bit hot. Perhaps this is all a set piece and we're actually in Japan. You've got to be joking. That's exactly as she predicted. Kokoro, how much did you know? Not only that, but when the ship has crashed this badly, the inside's perfectly fine. The moving trial ground and the elaborate machine parts for the executions. If everything we've seen here is part of virtual reality, we could probably explain most of it. Alright, I'll believe you. It's not like me not believing makes a difference anyway. If you keep on distrusting me, then there's a limit to what I can tell you. We're running low on time, so could you limit yourself to listening rather than pressing on every detail? He's right, we have to trust him, even if he's actually lying behind us. I told you I'm not lying. Let's just get back on topic. Nikkei, you said the reason the fourth island was weird was because there was an intervention from the outside world. So by outside world, you mean someone from the real physical world, right? If the stuff about the virtual world is true, that means we're connected to computers in a socially isolated place in the real world. And someone from the real world intervened to create an unexpected happenings inside this program? Is that what you're trying to say? Exactly! But then who? If it's someone from the real world, it's at least not one of us. It's probably that person. Ray Makaru. Ray. Oh wait, where did we hear that name before? Oh, it's her. The orange-haired lady we encountered along with Teruya on the first day. Wait, but didn't she? She died, burned to a crisp by Mikado. To explain that, I first have to bring you some good news. Is he actually implying that? This is the virtual world, so even if you die here, you won't die for real. Really? So everyone who died? Yeah, they're all alive. That was probably the most hopeful thing we've ever heard. A beam of light amongst all this despair. I was barely holding my delight. That our friends who were sacrificed for nothing were actually alive. That's right. They were all alive. Really, they're all alive? You're not lying, right? Stop being so suspicious. Why would I ever lie? Ray actually being alive is living proof. I can't believe it! They're actually alive! Hajime, Kokoro, Setsuka! Yoo-hoo! Though, we have one person who we'd rather have dead. That's still amazing news. Wait, then why did Hajime and Emma act like that? If they were void, they must have known this. But they sincerely seemed like they were facing death. Just a few days ago, you were talking about passing on Setsuka's dying will. If they're not actually dead, then what's up with that?
It's not all good news, you see. Your life is safe, but there are some side effects. To get straight to the point, if you die here, your memories of this place get wiped off.
So even if Hajime awakes, he won't remember the time he had with me?
As Yoriko put it, this world is like a world inside of a computer program. It's like you were suddenly disconnected from the server when you were playing an online game.
I guess that could damage the computer.
Similarly, your brain might get damaged. Who knows what such tech could cause to your brain? Because we connected all of our senses to the computer, we do feel the exact pain when we go through death in real life. That's probably why Hajime and Emma felt fear. But that doesn't mean they're gonna die from that, right? Sure, they'll need some treatment after we're out of here, but we'll probably have a chance to meet them later down the line. I'm so glad. They're okay. They're alive.
Come on, Yoriko. Let's pull ourselves together. Nikkei's story isn't finished after all.
If I may continue, Ray would have probably found out a way to contact the Foundation after she was kicked out of the program so she could arrest us.
By Foundation, you mean the same one Teruya was talking about?
Yeah, the Kisaragi Foundation. We Voids have been on bad terms with them for a long time.
Ugh. Sorry, I'm yawning quite a bit. We're probably gonna end after we finish whatever we're doing here in Nikkei's room.
The Foundation seems to also have a history with the same person we were tracking down. They showed up almost every time to put a stop to our plans.
Even though you did betray the Voids, it's still a criminal association, right? If the Foundation is opposed to that, aren't the Foundation and Teruya the good guys?
Criminal association, huh? I guess I can't deny it. But still, I don't have good things to say about the Foundation. That's precisely why we didn't call Teruya to this meeting. Of course, as the betrayer of Void, I'm still planning to atone for my sins and meet up with the Foundation once this is over.
Anyway, so this Ray person is trying to sabotage the Void's plans, right?
Yep, I don't know what she actually did, but the snow in the giant tower is definitely their doing. Mikado seems to have wisely constructed multiple protection layers, but it seems like they somehow went through. Babel's tower, whatever it's for, is certainly a big punch in the face for Mikado. Even his magic seems to not work inside there.
Really? Is it finally my chance to beat the hell out of him?
Sora, quit joking. Actually, I think this is our perfect chance. Mikado's magic was like the ability only he had the privilege to use in this world. Now that that's useless, killing him doesn't sound that far-fetched anymore.
I was joking, Nikkei, and you shouldn't resort to killing. Our first priority is to escape and survive, remember? And even if we kill him, that doesn't mean he'll die. I mean, in the real world, that is.
Well, just killing him here and kicking him out of this world would be enough to foil his plans. But let's think about that later. Ow. Anyway, I was gonna tell you all this sooner or later, but ever since we arrived, things have changed. To be precise, it changed for the better for us, since the Foundation is helping. Now will be our chance. We'll finally have advantage against Mikado.
Good. What exactly should we be doing specifically?
We should set our goal to escape this place altogether. I don't know about the exact details of this place, but Mikado must have made a way to safely escape this place. Or else he would be stuck inside as well. The simplest way to escape would be to kill yourself, but then you would lose your memory, and the side effects, and it gets messy.
What exactly is that escape route?
I don't know, but there should be a gap in the program that now that the Foundation had intervened. An object that shouldn't be here, the Tower of Babel. We should search for clues there. There must be something.
Nikkei, this is just a theory. Don't you suppose the reset codes are the clues we're looking for? And what are the reset codes, really? Why did Mikado tell us the identity of these?
That? I don't know. We voids weren't informed of any of that.
So it was just Mikado acting on his own? We were just theorizing about how the books from the tower may contain the reset codes.
I did consider the possibility. If the Tower of Babel was created because of the Foundation, then the reset codes in the books might be a crucial clue for us. I personally think the reset codes aren't our safest bet out of here. But alright, let's also take that into consideration when investigating. Yeah, alright, now that we finally have a goal, it pumps me up with determination. It's honestly easier said than done, really. Mikado might seem like that, but he should be preparing a backup plan from behind the scenes. Not to mention the enormous amount of time it'll take to search that whole tower. Nikke, no matter how hard it is, we'll be able to achieve something if we're together. Just you giving us this much information and setting a goal is more than enough to motivate us. Yeah, and once we get out, we'll be able to meet those guys again. Yeah, you know what, Nikke? You're a really nice guy, alright? Don't praise me that much. I just did my job. It's not like I'm doing this for you. A 10 out of 10 Yoriko impression. Bravo. What? I'm nothing like that. Honestly, most of it was hard to believe. That the people who died here are actually alive, and the virtual world. But Nikke believed in us and told us everything he knew. And our souls, which were wandering without any faith or cause for the future, were lighted with hopes. It's not like the situation had really changed yet, but the fact that we were able to establish a common goal in this despairful situation was a miracle. When that hope was bestowed in our hearts, our bonds, which were getting a bit loose from all these events, had begun to strengthen. Let's summarize the stuff we have to do. Our first and foremost priority is escaping this place. We can worry about Mikado and the voids after that. Escaping the virtual world means escaping the killing game, after all. Getting rid of the imminent threat of death is most important. You're right! And the clues for escape, including the reset codes, are probably located in the structure that's out of place, the Babel Tower. From now on, we should mostly do our investigation there. I guess the fact that we're searching without knowing a clue what we're searching for is the same as always. But because the Tower of Babel is an irregularity even for the voids, it feels like there really is something waiting for us. Let's keep up with what we've been doing.
So, can we ignore every other location?
If you want to hear from a former void, the island is officially a failure. Now that you know it's a virtual world, a lot of stuff didn't properly load on this island.
Just speak English for me.
Simply put, because the Tower of Babel suddenly appeared and this plan went south, all the other locations just lost their purposes. It wouldn't hurt to just gloss over them. There should be empty if I'm not mistaken. Just the tower alone will take most of our time. We probably won't have much spare time anyway. Guess so. The previous islands didn't have anything when we searched every single spot. I guess things wouldn't be different here as well. What should we do? Now that we're set on, let's start immediately.
Wait, I'd like to ask you something, Nikke.
What is it, Yuki?
I'd never heard of a virtual reality tech that's this developed. If that's true, it must be something that was hidden from the public. Does that mean that the Void is an association big enough to get their hands on such tech?
As I said before, most of the tech was covered by Mikado, and...
I'm just asking you one thing. You said you were looking for someone that helped you a long time ago, right? Why would you go this far just to find someone? There must be more to it, right? Why would you create a plan of this scale? Why are you dead set on finding this man?
Yuki...
Let's face it, who the heck is he if you need VR tech and a couple of lives just to meet him? Nikke, even if you don't know about the plans and the tech, you should still know about the motive. I still have a lot more to ask, but this alone I can't ignore.
You're right. Simply meeting that person isn't our only objective. I know you may find this hard to believe, but that guy... Ah!
sorry to intrude, but you weren't by chance talking about Master Utsuro, huh? Blah! Oh wow, when did you? Have you forgotten Mikado used teleport? Call me whenever and I'll come to you anytime, anywhere. I'm like despair incarnate. Nobody asked for you, so get out!
Oh wait, Mikado, did you say Utsuro?
Yes, Master Utsuro. He's our void's cause. He's the one who us voids will risk everything to meet again.
I was getting that vibe. I was hoping that wasn't going to be the case, but I knew better.
Come again, Utsuro. Is that the guy Nikkei was talking about? I doubt it's his real name. More importantly, Mikado Sonoji, who said that you're welcome here? Now, don't make such an angry puppy face, Nikkei. Weren't we the best void buddies? Shut your mouth! Just the fact that I was comrades with you was disgraceful. And have you already forgotten? I betrayed the voids. I even said that in your face. To hell with you and the void. He's right, you little brat. No one's on your side anymore. Might be just for now, but everyone will turn their backs against you one by one. We're not gonna let you do things your way. Let me lay down on our plan. 1, we will survive and escape. 2, we will crush your plans. My, isn't this everyone in high spirits after just hearing that virtual world mumbo jumbo? How do you know? What? I just assumed your precious ally Nikkei would have told you that. Don't tell me he hasn't. I knew he was gonna mess things up like this. This is exactly why I held this meeting in my private in my room. Get the hell out, Mikado.
Oh, look at little Mikado. Guess you're feeling much better after that fuss you had in the tower. Huh? We heard everything from Nikkei. About the virtual world, about how your plans are ruined now. Well, it's true that I did take a hit from Nikkei leaving. It's true that the plans are a bit off course, however. Who cares? The result's already been decided. Isn't that right, Nikkei? What do you mean? You know him better than anyone else, don't you, Nikkei? Whatever process, whatever events we need to come across, it doesn't matter. The moment we cross that starting line, our destination is set. That is a creepy CG.
And this system is rigged, and you know it better than anyone. I do find it mildly annoying that some unexpected things are happening, but I decided to ignore it. I mean, why should I care? After all, you're already doing your job so well. What? No, I'm just saying you're doing fine. Keep up the good work. It's like I don't have to dirty my hands anymore. Just know this. Well, you probably already knew, but in front of his power, me, you, everyone, we're all just puppets just waiting for the grand climax. You bastard! No, be careful, Nikki. Unlike the tower, my magic persists here, and so do the school rules. I sincerely do hope that you don't end your life miserably just because of something you did in the spur of the moment. You're still such a useful pawn after all. Really, the amount of fun I get from messing with you, Nikkei, it's almost as fun as Teruya. Poor Nikkei, forgetting the most important facts. No matter how much hard you struggle, you'll never kill me or beat me. You'll never win. And a parting farewell quote for all you sorry lot who are in the same boat as this poor fella. Us voids are very talented liars. What? I meant it in the most literal sense ever. The voids, full including me, are a club full of liars in many ways. Seems like you are the trusted leader you thought yourself to be, Nikkei. Oh dear, I might get myself murdered if I stay any longer. Time flies when you're having fun, after all. Well then, the Joker will now take his leave. Good luck on your worthless struggle. He's gone. I guess it's his usual magic. He's the same as ever outside that tower.
I don't think I've ever seen him that happy.
Nikkei, what did he mean by that? Nikkei, you still haven't answered my question. Who is this Utsuro guy to you guys? Oh. Fuck. That piece of shit can't win, cannot change the outcome. Suck my balls, you'll see this time it's different. I'll grind his dog shit face through a blender. Fuck. Nikkei? Sorry, let's call it a day for now. If we stay any longer, he'll notice everything, even if it's inside my room. At least I'm safe, because he thinks I'm so fucking weak compared to his mighty ass. We have plenty of time. I'll answer your questions later. Leave for now. Bye-bye. I said leave! Leave me the fuck alone! Jesus. Alright, Nikkei, call us for the next meeting. Shinji. Let's leave, Sora. After that horrible event with Mikado, we decided to listen to Shinji's words and leave Nikkei's room.
Gee, I've never seen him that mad.
Nikkei did say that the reason he betrayed the Voids was because of his rage towards Mikado. I guess he wasn't joking about the raging part. Sora, what do we do? I mean, it's good that Nikkei's helping us, but if this goes on, he'll end up killing Mikado for real. I mean, who doesn't? The wanting to kill him part is probably normal. But the amount of rage he has built up as a Void towards Mikado is on a different level. Good night, Fluffy! And it really was like that. When Nikkei told us to leave, not a single one of us could refute his words. We could literally feel his murderous intent radiating from him. Let's get moving. We can't accomplish anything by standing idly here anyway. Siobai might see us. Now that we have a goal, we should investigate like we always do. Before we split up, can I have a word?
Now.
What is it, Yuki? Just how much of Nikkei's words do you think are true? What do you mean? You heard, Mikado. The Voids are full of liars. I don't think I can completely trust Nikkei. With this again, I told you, if we don't believe, there's nothing that will change from the situation. Would you rather believe Mikado's words over Nikkei's? No, I'm not suggesting that, but honestly, the virtual world part didn't seem real just yet, and the dead people being alive even more so. Ayuki? Everyone already knows about that without you explicitly detailing everything. Just a few moments ago, I was on the world about not being possible, and I assume it's the same for the others as well. Like Shinji said, rather than doubting the credibility of the info, we should be trusting each other as people. I don't care how much you doubt Nikkei, but if you're going to, keep it to yourself. Stop blurting your theories. It's just letting everyone's spirits down. Of course, I hate Nikkei, but he's still putting his trust on us and trying his best. We should try to repay that. Yoriko. I guess so. Sorry. I won't try to doubt Nikkei anymore. I'm not saying you should blindly trust him. I'm all for questioning about the suspicious details, but we should listen to his answers. If he does turn out to be a liar, it won't be too late to beat the heck out of him once we're out of here, right? Right, there's no reason to fight amongst ourselves. Yoriko, you've said well. By the way, isn't it dangerous for us to just stand here in the boys' hallway? True, Siobai Teruya might hear us. We should end it here, and until Nikkei calls us again, we should investigate the tower some more. Okay. It's only the afternoon, and I'm already tired.
We investigated a new island, picked up some weird books, and listened to Nikke's crazy story. All in the span of one day. That aside, Nikke told us a lot of things, hasn't he? The virtual world, that everything we see, hear, and feel right now is made up. It was certainly hard to believe, but if it was true, we might have hope that the fallen amongst us still being alive, and that the Void's objective for going this far... Utsuro, was it? Ah. Utsuro? Utsuro. 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 Huh? Why am I paying this much attention to you? Do I need a reason? You saved me from hell itself. If you didn't, my life wouldn't have had any meaning. As such, I will devote the rest of my life to you. I know I'm being irresponsible and selfish. But still, I want to ask you this favor. That you, wherever, whenever, will let me be with you for all eternity. Are we at Kane? This is not the time for daydreaming. I should get moving. Everybody should already be at the tower investigating. I should hurry as well. Alright, I think I'm gonna end here. I think we're probably like right on the verge of whatever's gonna happen this chapter. It's already at like 1:20 in the morning. Jesus Christ. I honestly thought we were gonna get a little further than this tonight, but well, Sora doesn't know who she is. And I've already speculated that we're an AI. I wonder if there's a way to... Because, like, I actually copied the code that we got. I'm just going to try typing it. IW3N DOSV3 PZ. Oh! Ah! That works. Okay. I really did reset the game. I did save, right? Shit. I saved, right? Chat, please tell me I saved. Please, 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 please. I'm literally going back on my thing. I'm so scared that I didn't save. I mean, I could probably speed through it, but... Please tell me I saved. I saved? Okay. I have, like, save anxiety. Okay, okay. Okay, I saved. I definitely saved. All right. Listen. I have, like, this weird anxiety about saving ever since I was, like, a kid. Let's see here. I know where we're going. Twitch people, if you want to follow along with us, I will post the link down after I throw the raid. I am only raiding a YouTube side. I know I've only been doing that lately, but I've been really sick lately, so having the energy to do both has been absolutely no-go. I hope that everybody had a fun time hanging out with me tonight. And tomorrow night, no stream. Thursday, more Insomnia Files. And then we'll be doing other cool stuff later this week. So, for all of you that hung out with me today, I appreciate you. And until next time, bye!